All right, hello, welcome to the stream. This is Laggie Couch. Hope I'm finding you well, wherever you are, and whatever's going on. I hope you can hear me over the menu music for this game, because it's usually kind of blaring. Let me check and make sure that I'm actually audible here over, like, the choir and the very dramatic music that should be going on. Oh, well, now it's all kind of, like, soft and somber and spooky. Well, that's not what I expected at all, but okay. The point is, you can hear it and you can hear me, and it seems balanced-ish. Balanced, kinda? Maybe? Slightly out of balance? No, I think it's fine. Should be okay. Right. So, like I said... Did I say? Did I say what we're doing yet? I don't know if I did. If I didn't, then here we go. If I did, then apologies for the repeat. But yeah, tonight, we're playing some more PARANORMASIGHT. This would be session 3 with this game, which I've really enjoyed to this point, and I expect we'll continue to enjoy it. In case you haven't seen any of the other parts, I'll bring you up to speed briefly. I guess the general overview is we are investigating these mysteries that are tied to the city of Honjo, and people are becoming curse bearers, which means that they can cast curses on people, killing them, stealing their souls, and then maybe using those to resurrect the dead. That's the high-level view of what's happening here. We'll get into some of the specifics in a little bit when we get into the game. Let's see. Is there anything else that we need to cover before that happens? Don't believe so. Yeah, no, I don't think so. Should be fine. If there is anything, I'm sure it'll occur to me. If it's important enough during the stream. Ah, there we go. Now the choir music's going like I expected. Let's shut them up and start the game. Mouse in. There we go. Okay. Right. So we're looking at the story timeline. I'll go over this very, very briefly. Again, if you either haven't caught up to this point, or if you just want like a quick recap. So we start out with the Shogo Okie story. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. I'm sure I'm not, by the way. I will mispronounce all the Japanese words here. It's almost like a tradition at this point. I've stopped feeling bad about it. I just wish I was better. But beyond that, it is what it is. So in Shogo's tale, he met this girl in the park, Yoko. She died from a curse. He went around town investigating things, basically, and then eventually died. Then we were able to go back and make it to where Yoko didn't die. Then unknown things happened to Shogo, and he was found dead in the park the next morning. So, that's where Shogo's tale ended. That was kind of like the prologue, I guess, and introduced us to the world and some of the characters and what's going on. At that point, the story broke down into, like, 3 distinct new story paths, and you can see we've made some progress on some of these. We have what appear to be 3 new curse bearers, although we haven't seen Yako's story yet, but I imagine she will also be granted the power to murder people casually by fulfilling the conditions of the curse that she was granted. But we've got the Haruwe story, the Tetsuo story, and then, of course, Yako, who we haven't touched on yet. Haruwe has employed this guy you can kind of see in this picture. What's his name? Richter or something? I can't remember his name, but detective guy in white. Her son was kidnapped and murdered about a year ago, and so she wants to bring him back, and also is looking for information on what happened there, because I don't think the killer was ever found. So that's pretty much Haruwe's line. We got through to a point where the game kind of said you can't proceed any further without making progress elsewhere, so then we switched over to Tetsuo's storyline. They're investigating a cop that was killed under suspicious circumstances in this park. He has his partner here. I can't remember his partner's name. I guess we can look it up here, right? June, I think, right? Yeah, his partner's name is June, who's a friend of the officer that was murdered. And Tetsuo was granted... I can't remember what his curse was. I guess we could look it up, right? But yeah, he was also granted the power to curse. I forgot to mention that, by the way. Haruwe was granted a curse power. She can basically... Anyone that has a flammable object, not just flammable, I don't think, but like a fire-starting object on them. It's like a lighter or a match or like an actual flame on them. She can cause to pretty much combust into flame. The curse on Shogo's storyline was something along the lines of if you turned around and left Shogo somewhere, then he could curse you. these curses are tied to the legends of Hanjo, and the legends kind of like are based on old stories, and they kind of dictate the conditions for activation of the curse, right? So, for example, for Shogo's curse, it seems that this young girl was left behind by her family or something, and that kind of like is part of what manifested the curse or something. I mean, I'm probably not getting the technical details quite right, but you get the idea, right? They're like tied to old stories. The curses aren't arbitrary. They have some connection to the curse of this city, which apparently is like very, very evil and haunted and cursed. More and more of that's been revealed as time has gone on. But anyways, you'll see. Right, Tetsuo's right. So what was his curse? I don't recall. Tetsuo Tsutsumi. It's not telling us. Okay, let's look at the mysteries then. I think it was the Evergreen Beach was his particular brand of spooky curseness. Yeah, here we go. So, kills by hanging one who tries to mislead. Right, yes. A very, very good curse for a cop to have. If a cop is going to have a curse, if you can accept the premise that it's a good thing that a police officer has the ability to murder whoever they want untraceably, basically. Setting that aside, you know, having a truth serum or something, not so bad for a police officer. So anyone that lies to him, he will know, and he can kill. That's the idea there. And like I said, we don't know anything about Yako's story yet. We briefly encountered her in Shogo's story, and we did kill her, and we did find out that she was a curse bearer, because curse bearers are worth more souls in the race for the Rite of Resurrection. So, yeah. I think that's pretty much it. Obviously, I've skipped out on some of the finer details here, but that's pretty much everything I know at this point. Like, I'm not skipping out on the finer details because I'm withholding anything from you. All that stuff has been pretty much flushed from my mind, and will come back when certain context draws out of me, or I'll just not know. We'll see. We'll see when we get in there. So, let's continue with Tetsuo's storyline. And here's a summary of previous events, which will be very helpful. Tsutsumi and Jun are sorting through the facts at the scene of Officer Hajime Yoshimi's mysterious death. Tetsumi denies the existence of the Rite of Resurrection until the curse echo of the Evergreen Beach appears before them. Not only appears before them, but like grants him his power. Its power, so yeah. That's Jun. That's Tetsuo. They're classic old gruff cop and young, like, naive cop sort of thing. So, let's go. 12 a.m. Tetsuo Tsutsumi. Former Yasuda Gardens. This is the site of that one cop's murder that we're here investigating. Ario goes on. Okay, so let me get this straight, boss. The Rite of Resurrection really exists? And to use it, you have to kill people using the power of curses from the seven mysteries of Hanjo? And the curse you have is from the story of the Evergreen Beach that's told in this area. Is that right? Yeah, pretty much. You're quick on the uptake. You weren't your usual silly self when you were explaining, so I knew you were telling the truth. Man, that's the face of a usual silly person, isn't it? I'm never silly. Yeah, exactly my point, Tsutsumi. Exactly. We're on the same page. The only thing I have trouble believing is that you're taking this occult stuff seriously now. I mean, talking about paranormal, I thought you didn't believe in any of that. Look at that side eye. That's a strong side eye, Ario. Way to go. It's not that I don't believe in it. My familiarity with it's why I've tried not to get too close. Oh, duckface. That smile. Are you just being a sore loser? Not used to admitting you're wrong? Oh, shut it and listen to me. No point in trying to hide things anymore. We won't get anywhere if you don't understand this, so listen up. Wow, Tsutsumi has some history, it seems, with the occult. That's a bit surprising. He seemed very skeptical about these sorts of things, although he did kind of like hint that he knew more than what he was letting on, but it seems like he knows a lot more than what he was letting on. Let's find out what he knows. Please, just listen. You don't have to keep saying it, I'm listening. We don't have time to waste. We'll talk as we walk, and walk as we talk. Hey, wait for me, boss! The music? Oh, let's go. Oh, I like this tune. Yeah, yeah. Got the trumpet rocking. Oh, this is some proper, like, let's go curse some dudes music. Yes. Oh, yes. All right, we're off. To Ryogoku Bridge. The music doesn't really fit. I like the music, but I don't know, like, how appropriate it is. Like, it feels like we're off to, like, getting our Gundam or something and go, like, fight in space. I don't know. It doesn't feel right, but we'll go with it. I'll trust the game knows what's going on. Man, I just, like, hyped up the game, like, oh, man, it's, like, really grim and stuff. Like, on Twitter, it's like, oh, it feels like the evil is, like, mounting up. And the game goes and drops this tune and just, like, dispels any sort of evil atmosphere. Whatever, that's okay, game. We'll roll with it. Sorry, I just want to double check one thing. You're telling the truth, right? This isn't a side effect of your senility. It's the truth. Not like I can prove it, though. Let's think a little bit. Revealing the existence of a secret department is against the rules, even to a fellow cop. Oh! He's a paranormal investigator, let's go! But this is an emergency. I need his help. I'll tell him. Alright. Are you ready, June, to know about the history of the investigative department? Paranormal Division! I'm sure you already know this, but this is all top secret. No sharing it with anyone. Right, you can trust me not to. But, no, I just can't believe it. I'd heard rumors that you used to be a member of a secret division, oh, music's gone, attached to the security bureau. I can't believe we actually have a department called Paranormal Affairs. Yeah, I'm sure it comes as a shock. I couldn't believe it myself. I thought the higher-ups were messing with me. Really had me worried for a while there. This is something that you actually do wonder about, right? Is if paranormal stuff does exist, and it's like just behind our perception or whatever. Like there would be divisions dedicated to it, right? You wonder about that. Like, is that the person you see that seemed to had a little bit of an odd air about them that you saw walking down the street? Were they secretly involved in the paranormal? Or was it just you being overly paranoid? Things to wonder about. Yes. No, this is incredible! That's the whole reason I became a cop. I was always fascinated by secret agencies and stuff. You serious? But thinking about it totally makes sense. If curses and spirits really do exist, then of course we need a special department to protect citizens from them. Aereo, I was just saying that. Stop reading my mind, Aereo. You seem a bit too eager to believe all this. And hang on, I thought you joined up because of me. Come on, boss. Do you only have one favorite food? That look. That's a look of a man that's not just talking about food. Aereo gave us some odd vibes last time, too. Like, some of the things he was saying were kind of like, I don't know, buddy. We'll have to see where this goes. You can like more than one thing. Yeah, whatever. In any case, the official stance is that the supernatural doesn't exist, so Paranormal Affairs operates in secret. Still not sure why they stuck me there. Those 4 years, I worked nothing but cases involving the supernatural. Alright, let's go. We get some backstory? Yes. Paranormal Affairs Bureau. Although officially called the Tokyo Metropolitan Police Department Security Division Special Security Unit, Paranormal Affairs Bureau is more commonly referred to simply as Paranormal Affairs. Makes sense. That's a pretty long name. Only a handful of people know of its existence, even within the police force. As the name suggests, it specializes in the investigation and resolution of cases involving paranormal phenomena. Since the existence of paranormal phenomena is not public knowledge, even though, like, the entire public's, like, crazy about the occult right now, nor is it readily believed by the general population. Again, sus, doubt. The Bureau's activities are conducted in the utmost secrecy. Currently, there are only 5 members, including the chief. The Bureau has a network of psychic contacts across the country who assist with their cases, including Mio Kurosuzu. Said this earlier, I'll reiterate. I'm not good at pronouncing Japanese names. This is really, really tragic and sad. For a game that's full of Japanese names, I ask for your forgiveness and understanding, and just know that I'm trying my best. Hope it doesn't grate on you too much. Anyways, The Bureau undertakes investigations into any suspicious stories that cross their desk, though the vast majority turn out to be hoaxes. Due to the sheer volume of cases, close-lipped, experienced detectives without paranormal abilities of their own, such as Tetsu Tsutsumi, are sometimes assigned to investigate. Okay, so Tetsu doesn't have any paranormal abilities. That's interesting. The only real paranormal abilities we've heard about is the game is like hinted at mystics and stuff, but we haven't really seen any in action outside of the Curse Bearers. In the first storyline, Yoko did mention something about having like the sight, but we never saw it in action, you know? We never saw anyone really act on their paranormal ability. Again, outside the obvious like curse stones and like killing people. But yeah, so that's interesting. Anyways, sorry. This is my playthrough style. I like to cut in and give my thoughts a lot rather than do like a pure vanilla playthrough. It is what it is. The current chief of paranormal affairs is a man named Kuru Nakagoshi. He was born to a family of psychics who have been involved in keeping the world safe from paranormal phenomena for generations. Damn, like a superhero. And has served as Mio Kurotsutsu's mentor since discovering her. Kiryu is an elusive figure. Very few have met him in person, and he is rarely seen in the office. Nice. He's living the life, working remote. This is because he has often been the target of curses. However, some theorize he's lazy as hell. Oh, wait. Or that he is not actually a flesh and blood at all. His seat in his office is usually occupied by a legendary creature found in Japanese folklore. What the fuck? Huh? He has a legend just, like, keeping his seat warm for him. What the hell's a Nue? Or is that Nue? New or Nue? Let's see. Nue creature. It's defined as... It's a Japanese chimera with the head of a monkey, the limbs of a tiger, the body of a Japanese raccoon dog, I'm assuming a tanuki, and the front half of a snake for a tail. Huh, interesting. Okay. Well, that's cool. It's cool that he has one of those just, like, once again, hanging out in his chair, like, breaking it in for him. The Nue resembles an ordinary white thrush and acts as Kiryu's messenger, leading to bizarre scenes of police officers earnestly reporting their findings to a bird. Nice. I hope he has, like, CCTV or something. He's, like, watching, you know? The term Nakagoshi case serves as a code name used to refer to cases under investigation by Paranormal Affairs. Nakagoshi, okay. Hiru is his name. I'm sure we'll be coming across him directly at some point in this story. Okay, cool. A little bit of background. And we got some more persons of interest. Maybe the guy I was just talking about. Oh, June. So we got some more on him. June encountered a curse echo while investigating the mysterious death of his colleague, Hajime Yoshimi, in the former Yasuda Gardens with Tsumi. When Tetsuo explained to him that the supernatural is real, he accepted this fact without a moment's hesitation and vowed to help his partner solve the case. Don't think we've seen this stuff, so I'm gonna go ahead and read it. I think his summary was like stopping right here before, so we get to learn more about Aereo now. Where's the start? Born to a relatively well-off household, June developed a healthy sense of self-esteem and an optimistic outlook on life. Although watching action movies and detective series as a child instilled in him a desire to help those in need, it was the sight of Tetsu Tsutsumi, who was in charge of investigating a case June was involved in as a student, that truly inspired him to become a police officer. While June still maintains a strong respect for Tetsuo, he also gets much enjoyment out of making casual cracks to get a rise out of the veteran officer. Yeah. That's their dynamic, you see. That's what makes them a lovable duo. As an adult, June continues to hold on to the faint hope that the world is as he pictured in his youth, a thrilling place in which superhuman heroes do battle against secret evil organizations. He attended the police academy with Richter Kai, who is now a private investigator. Richter, yeah, that's the guy I mentioned earlier. The guy that was like wearing white and is working for... what's her name? Haruwe? So that's that guy, Richter Kai. They knew each other in the past. The two initially became friendly when June found Richter holed up alone in the reference room, scouring over old crime data, and invited him to go bowling. A popular pastime during this era. Bowling's great, man. I think it's, like, maybe not as popular as it used to be, but it's still pretty popular. Pastime in this era, too. This game takes place, like, I think in the 80s. Okay. And we got some more on Tetsuo. Yeah, okay, so I think this is all new, too. He's possessed by the Evergreen Beach Curse Echo while investigating the former Yasuda Gardens. Previously a member of the secret Paranormal Affairs Bureau within the Tokyo Metropolitan Police Department Security Division, he makes use of this experience to investigate the ongoing large-scale curse incident with his partner, Junario. Rather than sitting behind a desk, Chief Inspector Tsutsumi always worked in the field as he moved his way up the police force. Behind his stern face lies a compassionate man, ever prepared to help his fellow officers. That same attentiveness to his work and colleagues, however, cost Tetsuo his marriage several years ago. Yeah. Tetsuo has a penchant for candy and desserts, which he tries, but fails, to conceal from other officers at the risk of appearing soft. I don't quite get that. It's like, yeah, you know, this guy, I thought he was a real tough guy, but then I knew he liked candy. So now I know he's really weak. It's like, the hell? I mean, I guess, like, indulging in your desires and stuff like that, it's a sign of, like, what would you say? Maybe mental weakness or, like, something like that, but whatever. I don't know. I feel like it's an odd statement, but whatever. He delights in buying local sweets wherever he is sent to investigate a case, and would often volunteer to be dispatched to distant locations to acquire them while he was in the Paranormal Affairs Bureau. He is also surprisingly knowledgeable about current trends, a trait he puts down to investigation-related research, but which is actually spurred by his wish to have something to discuss with his daughter. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, he seems to really love his daughter from what we've seen so far. Okay, alright, Tetsuo. Cool. Let's think some more. Yep. Same thoughts as before. Tetsuo has not... There's a shadowy... There's a guy over there? Someone's watching us. Doesn't seem like they're gonna run. Let's just keep an eye on him for now. What the fuck? No. You don't see this guy standing in the shadows. Like, who knows? He could have a gun or something. You're like, let's just see what happens. It'll be fine. Okay. Well, whatever. Yeah, there's been a few, like, shadowy figures in the background at like, various points in this game. And, game is, like, ignored them. Makes you feel like I'm a little crazy, you know? Like, when you see something no one else can. Right, let's look at Jun. He's not stupid, but he sure can be slow sometimes. Ouch! Though I think that positivity of his may come in handy at some point. Yeah, I hope so. So, do you know, have it? Have what? Spirit sense, of course. Are you what they call a spiritually gifted? Nope, I've never felt anything at all. No emotions, no love, not even warmth. Even if I did, I'd be a lightweight at best. One beer and I'm down for the count. What? The game said that joke before it! Whatever. Oh, huh. Is that how people in the field quantify someone's spirit sense? Like, how much liquor they can handle? Nope, that's just me. Thought it'd help get the point across. Wait a minute. Yoko's not his daughter, is she? Okay, something to keep an eye on, because she made, like, a very similar joke early in the game. Oh, huh. Sorry, seems like I keep disappointing you. No, it's not your fault, boss. It's just that I expect so much of you, and thought that you wouldn't, like, let me down. But it's okay, that's a me problem. At the risk of disappointing you yet again, I'll tell you one more thing. Spirit sense is usually something you're born with. It's tough to develop later on. What? So there's no hope for me? No, say it isn't so! Of course you were interested. Well, you never know. You may have some hidden potential. I know there's a high schooler who's got so much spirit sense that she works on the front lines. I say work, but she wasn't paid because it was supposedly part of her training. Yeah, we really got away with one there. Probably illegal if you really looked into it. Yikes, that seems like it'd be in violation of Article 69. Let's go, Article 69. Let's go. Of the Labor Standards Act. Wow, you really know the law. No comment. Even the occult field has workers' rights issues, you know? Or, huh? Sorry. Adding my own dialogue. It's always something like, I don't notice all of it in the moment, but when you, like, watch yourself back, You're like, huh, the line wasn't that. That's not what you said. You're like making shit up, aren't you, Laggie Couch? It's like, yeah, I guess I was. All right. So, what do we do now? We've got this rite of resurrection, and the curse echoes of the 7 mysteries of Hanjo. The curses being spread out around the city is a bit of an emergency. People are literally murdering each other to, like, resurrect the dead. It's a problem. It's that bad. I'll put it this way. It's like handing out guns all over town. These curses are almost as bad as, like, average America. It's getting really dire. Jeez, that's really bad. It is. So we need to find the source and put a stop to it before something terrible happens. Usually that'd be a job for paranormal affairs, but I talked to them on our way here. The main team is tied up till tomorrow night. What the fuck are they doing that's more important than this? Nice pose, by the way. Look at that, he's holding it. Damn, dude. So they told me to deal with it myself. Hey, there's these evil curses around town and people are gonna start dying. Fucking deal with it! God, stop complaining, Tatsumi. Said it'd be fine since I have some experience. Uh-huh? What? Then that overtime you mentioned means... Yep, you're gonna help me, partner. Alright, let's do this! You seem a bit too eager to dive into all this. You really have no reservations working a case you know nothing about? You said this was an emergency. I didn't think we had a choice. I'm just trying to be logical about this, boss. Hey, Blood and Wings, what's up? Welcome to the stream. I did see your video. I didn't understand it, but I did see it. You can see I reacted to it on Discord. Hope you're doing well tonight, and hope that your weekend has gone great. You really are something. It might actually be nice having you around. Why, thank you. They've been together for like 5 years, and that's the first time he said, maybe it's okay that you're here. All right, let's chat some more. So, what exactly do we do? If these curses are connected to the 7 mysteries, then the people who have the others should all be here in town. Right, if there's 7 of them, that means there's 6 more out there. Wow, Iryo can do math. Let's watch out, guys. Actually, but they don't know. They don't know that there's not just 7. That's the thing. I mentioned it last stream, and I should probably mention it this stream. They said... Well, you can see in the title of the game, they're like, it's the 7 mysteries of Hanjo and stuff. Like, yeah. But little do you know, dear viewer, that when you check it out, the 7 mysteries tab, let's count them. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh! It's only showing 7 right now. Well, there's more. There's more, I promise. I'm not crazy, you're crazy. There's seriously more. They talked about it early on. But I guess this party is ignorant of that. Gotcha. Yeah, the Blood Wings is saying they're making an extra faction for tabs. Interesting. Nice. I'm looking forward to it, Blood Wings. Okay. Anyways. There's more than 7 mysteries, okay? We have to stop them all before they kill anyone with their curses. Finger point. If we can, we should find and collect all the curse stones. Yeah, it's a little ambitious, but okay. But, boss, from what you said earlier, killing a curse bearer gets you closer to completing the rite of resurrection. Won't your life be in danger if they find out you're a curse bearer? Yeah. Yeah, it sucks. Look at that face. Like, yeah, it's lame. That's like the face of someone, like, getting your order wrong. That you... like, when you open your bag of food after going through the drive-thru and it's like a chicken sandwich and you did not order a chicken sandwich, that's my face. We can't let that happen. We can't let you die, boss. That'd be, like, super inconvenient and stuff. Should you even be out here right now, old man? Hiding would only be a waste of time. The mystery of the one-sided reed is associated with Ryokoku Bridge. I was hoping we'd be quick enough to run into the one-sided reed's curse bearer. No such luck, it seems. He's definitely not that shadowy man standing, like, right over there watching us have this conversation. Well, if nothing else, maybe the word will be spread that the cops are on the lookout, and people will behave. That's putting a lot of trust in whoever these other people are. Indeed. Pose. But it's possible that the other curse bearers with the same idea will come here. Talk to anyone you see who seems suspicious. Except that one guy. Okay, a lot of these faces are very highly memeable. I'm not really like a meme master. I'm more of a meme enjoyer, you know? But I feel like these do have a lot of potential. That means someone who may have the power of a curse. Understood. In that case... Why don't I ask the guy who's been watching us this whole time? You noticed him too, huh? Well, good luck. Don't fucking die, Ario. you there! Sorry to bother you, but I've got some questions. I'm with the police. Actually, I am the police. Oh, it's that guy. Oh, well. All threats have vanished. No one in that sweater has ever killed someone. Thanks for your cooperation. We'll be asking you a few things, Mr. Yutaro Namigaki. That's your name, correct? What do we give this guy? Oh, yeah.
Yes, I don't mind answering your questions. You're a detective? Did something happen? Oh, right, lots of things have been happening around here.
It's just so happening, since I'm here. Pushes glasses up nose. Looks ominously.
Like people dying.
What do we think of this guy? Yeah, so what to make of this guy? Oh, that's all you got? Fair enough. No looking around, it seems. Because he's usually accompanied by a girl, it seems like. But I don't see her here, so let's, Should we talk to June? No. We'll talk to him first. The man identifies himself as Yutaro Namigaki, a 21-year-old college student who was watching us so calmly. We need to be careful with this guy. I'll say. What about you, June? How's he looking? If this was a normal case, I'd be fine letting him take the reins. But curses are involved here. I should take over. Good call, good call. Alright. We have questions, sir. So, what is it you were doing here?
It must be the incident at former Yasuda Gardens. The dead policeman? I can't imagine a detective would come all the way out here otherwise.
Uh-huh.
Say, Mr. Detective. Have you ever heard of the Evergreen Beach?
Answer my question, bro. How about you answer my question first? What were you doing here?
I was, answering your question. I came here to look for the Evergreen Beach from the Seven Mysteries of Hanjo. Actually, I was wondering if either of you knew anything about it.
I don't know. Whatever. Welcome back, by the way, Blooded Wings. Sorry that you had a glitch in Twitch. Nope, sorry.
Really? How strange. Detectives, you have the curse stone of the Evergreen Beach, don't you? You! How did you know?
Ario, you idiot.
Well, that was much easier than expected. Oh crap, sorry! It was simple interference. I figured you would have taken the curse if you were just in the gardens.
Or a simple... what? A simple inference, not interference. If you know that, then... you must be a curse bearer yourself.
I have no intentions of hiding anything. I plan to tell you from the start.
This guy's, like, very open, isn't he? He's not, like, secretive at all about this whole business.
Look. This is my curse stone. I believe it's called the Foot Washing Mansion.
That's right, but are you sure about this? Wait a minute. I don't know if that's the curse... I don't know if that's the curse stone he had before. I thought he had the Haunting Clappers before. No, Haunting Clappers is the girl. Yeah, see, there are more curses. I told you. I freaking said it. Now you can see for yourself. I don't know why it wasn't letting me scroll before. Would have been weird, right? Weird. Strange. Which, I don't know. Maybe he isn't lying. Well, hang on. Persons of interest. What's his name? Tell me, show me. Wait, hang on. Inaga, yeah, no. Yeah, this guy. Yutaro. So he does have the foot washing mansion curse, apparently, according to this, but... I don't know, sus. Things are sus here. Anyways, are you sure about this?
I'm not so rash that I'd kill someone as soon as I find out they were a curse bearer. Not without talking to them first. You're the same, aren't you, detectives? You wouldn't use a curse on a normal person. Let's speak as equals, shall we?
We can use the curse. We're not going to. Boss? Sure, we'd rather resolve this amicably, too. So let's chat some more. But before we talk, there's something I should tell you.
Hmm?
This is my curse stone. The Evergreen Beach, just like you thought.
What? What, boss? You would tell him?
As for how the curse works...
Boss, are you having another senior moment? If you tell him that...
It hangs to death anyone who would try to mislead me.
Oh.
So if you try to lie to me, the curse stone will let me know. I don't have to use it to tell, understand?
Whoa, really? That's super useful. I see. Understood. That's a pretty useful power for a detective.
As I said at the beginning of the stream, watch it back if you don't believe me. Now then, let's talk.
Damn, it seems I've lost the upper hand. No point for petty tricks then. I'll be honest with you.
So far, so good. But he was lying then if we could use the curse, right?
There's someone I want to bring back, so I'd like your assistance in collecting soul drags.
Can't help you.
Please, all you have to do is tell me who the other curse bearers are.
Sorry, but as a police officer, I can't just look the other way and let you go.
Please, if you help me, I'll let you two go as well.
Is that a threat? Bro?
No. It's your final warning.
We know how to solve this problem. Audio. Voice volume. All the way down. All the way down. There we go. Should be safe now. Ah!
My curse, the foot-washing mansion. Did you really think you could escape just by being careful? It didn't matter to me which of you was the curse bearer. I'll be taking both of you, but I'll take your soul drags. Wait, Namagaki! The foot-washing mansion is a powerful curse, and it's so simple to activate. It is ready whenever I need it. There is no escape from the voice of my feet.
Odd threat. Ario, get out of here, hurry! I'll find you later!
What? Okay. Too late. Hear the voice of my curse echo!
The voice of his curse echo?
What?
Why is my curse echo working? Because the game has broken it, honestly. It's pretty unfair to you, Namigaki. Like, it really is, that we can just, like, turn the volume down. But, them's the breaks, buddy.
Impossible! This has never happened!
What's happening? I don't hear anything. Ario, now, grab him!
Right! Namagaki, get down! God damn it! Boss, here! His skirt's tone!
Good work, give it to me! That was all too difficult to animate. It's fair enough. So we got the foot-washing mansion. So honestly, we've got one place and we got one curse stone. Like, these cops are pretty good at their job.
Damn it, why? What do you think, boss? Should we lock him up? I haven't even touched you. You can't consider the assault of a police officer.
Let him go. All we need is a stone.
Ugh, how could this happen? My right of resurrection!
Give it up. The right was too good to be true from the start. I don't know what happened to you, but you're better off mourning whoever you lost the right way. Now get out of here! Scram! And leave the sweater!
Oh, damn it.
Alright, city's like safer. We're doing a great job.
Phew! That was a close one, huh, boss? We'd probably be dead if he had activated his curse.
Yeah, I'm not sure what, but something stopped his curse from... Ugh!
Boss, are you okay? Is having another curse stone, like, hurt?
Yeah, the curse from this one is flowing into me, too.
Oh, no!
I saw it activates the curse of the foot-washing mansion, and the resentful memories bound to it. Ah, I see. I always thought this one was one of the stranger of the 7 mysteries. Now I know why. This sure is something.
What did you see?
Let's save that for later. All you need to know for now is it's a particularly powerful curse. We're lucky we took it from him quickly.
Phew!
Alright, let's look. Let's learn the story. Alright. This is the story of something that occurred in the dead of night in a residence in Mikasacho. We've read this story before. To summarize, a giant foot came through the roof of this mansion and demanded that the people wash it. And then they did, and then it went away. And that's basically it. Alright. Kills by crushing one who hears the command wash. What? Interesting. And it's like legs. That's the echo, I guess. Echo is like a manifestation of the curse, basically. A resentful memory. She was an accomplished onmyoji. Alas, she did not use her talents for the good of the world or the people, but for her own selfish pursuit of beauty. After a fierce battle, the woman dragged herself through the streets. It was like something had gnawed away at her body. Will I die? I've already obtained what I needed, as long as I have this. Suddenly, a terrible realization dawned on her. Her legs wouldn't move. She fell to the ground. What was happening? Surprised, she looked down. Her foot, once so beautiful and delicate, had grown ulcerated and rotten. He got her. She was on the verge of death and covered in filth to boot. Crawling to a nearby house, her breath caught in her throat. The curious residents opened up, but recoiled from what they saw. My foot is so filthy. Someone please, quickly. The woman expired while mumbling something unintelligible, and so ended the life of a woman consumed by evil. Huh. Weird. So was she involved in the curse fights or something before? That was the least clear story that we've gotten so far. Most of them were like pretty literal and it was obvious what was going on, right? Like for example, the burning curse, someone like burned alive and he was mad no one that put him out. It makes sense, right? This one, I don't know why her foot was so rotten or whatever, or who got her, you know? But I'm assuming it's curse related. It smells like curse to me. Okay. Got it. Hang on. While I'm thinking about it, let's turn the voice back up. I'm assuming the game's gonna punish us at some point for not doing that. And 10, thank you. Alright, there we go. We're set. Well, that makes 1 stone. Where do we go now? We'll visit all the places associated with the mysteries while it's still dark out. You mean we have to do all that over again? I hope they aren't all as aggressive as him, but people will do crazy things to bring back someone they love. It seems that the hatred the cursed stones are imbued with makes people more willing to kill. Really? Then what about you, boss? Yeah, Aereo, starting to rethink all the jabs that you were throwing at my boy, aren't you? Starting to think maybe making fun of him and like being old and like senile and stuff is maybe not such a great idea, huh? Time to reconcile, buddy. Time to rethink things in your life choices. Drink break. The Blood of Wings asked earlier how it's going. It's going okay. It's going fine. Sorry I didn't answer till now. I'm fine. I may not have any spirit sense, but I'm tough when it comes to this stuff. That's why they love me in paranormal affairs. So you are spiritually gifted after all. Alright, let's head to the next place. He's like a tank or something. For like bad vibes. Pretty good ability, honestly. If he's not lying. Alright, here we go. The Hunt for the Curse Bearers, Part 2. Hope it does that music again. Let's see. Oh, just to give you a heads up, we're kind of like doing this in order, just because, I don't know. So we start up here, we went as far as we can. Now we're going to stay on Tsusumi's case as long as we can, and once we hit a dead end, we'll drop down to Yako's case. So that's the general plan here. Anyways, Tsusumi and Aereo decide to collect the curse stones as soon as possible, before they become the cause of an unprecedented tragedy. The two obtain the foot-washing mansion from Yutaro Namigaki, and head to their next destination. We're gonna finally see that, like, mysterious middle-aged man that's been mentioned as a curse bearer before. We'll see. To, Midori Richo Park. 1 a.m. Midoricho Park. We found a guy. He's kind of short. Let's get a look at him. Excuse me. Sorry to bother you. We have some questions for you. Ah, you. I have a feeling about this guy. What voice should we give him? I don't know. What? Are you with the police? I haven't done anything. Don't worry. This isn't an interrogation or anything. We just wanted to talk. You're Hideki Arashi. Araishi, right? The historian? We know who you are, so this won't take long. But since we saw you here, we'd just like to ask you a couple questions. Local history researcher, Hideki Araishi. And let me tell you, this local area has some serious history worth researching. Alright, let's get a look at him. He's a local history researcher who may or may not have a curse echo, although that face, I don't know, that look is like, yeah, I'm gonna curse you, look out. Hideki is a historian who works part-time as a curator at the local folk museum and as a teacher at Komagata High School. His recent publication on the Rite of Resurrection has caused a stir in occult circles. Hideki is the quintessential obsessive researcher. Despite being entirely unsuited for teaching, he had no choice but to take up a position at Komagata High School in order to make ends meet. While having a captive audience in his classes goes some way to satisfying his need for respect and recognition, his conceited nature makes him unpopular among the students. Oh no. Conceited, eh? Lately, he is concerned that articles he contributed for purely monetary reasons have earned him a reputation as a researcher of the occult. But the surge of interest in the topic and the resulting volume of article requests he was receiving are undeniably tempting. Okay, so he's a bit of an opportunist, it seems like. So maybe, interesting. So I don't know what his motives are then. Like, he didn't seem like he's really into the occult then. He's just kind of like doing it for the cash. Hideki is a regular at the Kurokikyo Cafe on Hokusai Street, where he can be found outside his work hours writing essays and manuscripts. His published books include A Study of the Unknown and An Introduction to Bando History. A Study of the Unknown is like such a bad book title, isn't it? Like, who would buy a book about like something they knew about? Although, like, learning more about what you know about's certainly a worthy pastime. I don't know. I feel like we're dropping this thread. What about? I don't know why I can't scroll over here, by the way. It's weird. Like, right stick doesn't work. Left stick obviously doesn't work. I have to, like, click and then, like, click down. It's really awkward. Whatever. So I think we got more on, yeah, Utero, didn't we? Ah, here we go. Everything you wanted to know about this lovable character. Utero's an elite student at a prestigious university. He lives off the generous allowance he receives from his parents, who are both prominent local figures. Although Utero has lived a charmed material life, emotional neglect at home has caused him to develop a spoiled, egotistical streak. The only kindness he knew growing up was from his family's maid, and he still fondly thinks of the plain rice with butter they used to enjoy together. Huh, okay. Yeah, about sums up what I thought of him, honestly. Well, let's get it over with. I'm a busy man. We give him robot voice. You get with that. What do you think, June? How you doing? Questioning people like this can put unnecessary stress on them depending on their position. This guy is pretty sharp. I'll have to play it safe, and only push him when I see an opening. Huh. Okay, so recommends being on our toes for this one. From appearances, it's hard to imagine this small, bookish, well-spoken man being very dangerous. But in this day and age, you never know. You might have a freaking curse stone. I should be careful. Yeah, you should, buddy. Great idea. All right, let's chat it up. So what were you doing? Now, Mr. Arashi, what were you doing here at this time of night? Doing research, of course. Day or night. Information never sleeps. That's an admirable philosophy. You know, your research has been quite the talk around town. What was it they were saying? You discovered something about some book? The Book of Dates. A book he'll never, like, have. Or me either, to be fair. Something with fates, obviously. Yeah, we can rule out this entire right column. Record of Fates? Ah, right. You found some kind of ritual in the Record of Fates. What? Don't tell me you want to know how to carry out the Rite of Resurrection, too. To be perfectly honest, I'm tired of people asking me about it all the time. None of you even care about the local history. You just come crawling out of the woodwork when something interesting comes up. Looks like I hit a nerve. If you think you can force me to tell you because you're a policeman, You're sorely mistaken. What if we're policemen with curse stones, though, buddy? What if that changes things, I wonder? So what else were you doing? Was the research you were doing just now related to the Rite of Resurrection? Well, yes, that's right. What exactly were you looking for? I have no reason to tell you that. You wouldn't understand anyway. Yeah? We're gonna press you more. Wait, same thing? Oh. Wait, why? Huh, weird. Usually when you exhaust a dialogue tree, it like gives you a check mark, but not doing that this time. Whatever. Let's talk about your research, buddy. Are you doing all this research so you can use the Rite of Resurrection yourself? You're a policeman. Do you really think people can be brought back to life? Everyone I meet, pitiful. Huh? So you don't believe in the Rite? His eyes. He's like, what? What do you mean you don't believe in the Rite? Whether it's real or not has nothing to do with my research. Such things are better left to the occult freaks. Or so I thought. Huh? Things changed. It has become necessary for me to pursue the Rite. So now, I pray that it is real. What changed? I'm sure you can imagine. The funds for my research. I receive a large amount of funding for seeking the Rite of Resurrection. And if I find it, I'll receive a sum so great I'll never have to worry about money again. Wow. Shella dude. Oh, then that means someone is sponsoring your research, is that right? So what if they are? You have no idea how hard we work to secure funding for our research. Or, you say it are! Who you working with? Who you working with, buddy? I have no interest in teaching those children. Listen to me. I'll tell you one thing. Those experts you see writing provocative books or spouting nonsense on the TV to try to get popular, all of them are just trying to get the money they need to do their research. With how popular the occult is, saying something even remotely spooky can lead to big money. What? But I thought you... I bought your book! Oh, Aereo, no! The pursuit of the unknown beings, first and foremost, with belief. I was so inspired by that bit. I do appreciate your patronage, unfortunately. However, the occult is not my true interest. The fate of the unknown is to be destroyed by thorough research and deep consideration. The only thing deeper than the consideration is my pockets. No way! I can't believe it! You're surprisingly innocent. I'll say, yeah. It's like its whole like character trait to this point. Anyways, any more about your research? Then what kind of research do you want to be doing? I'm sure it wouldn't interest you, but to put it simply, ... The focus of my research is how historical accounts transform into folklore over the years, as they are passed down from generation to generation. What does that mean? I'm sorry, I blanked out when you were saying that. What are you talking about? Due to human bias, the account of any event is inevitably changed by the person communicating it. This is not necessarily done with ill intentions. Yeah, of course not. That's like the telephone game, bro. It's not that deep, bro. It happens when someone tries to fill in the gaps in a story that lacks detail, or when something's left out or abridged because of the story's length, or when a story twists and shifts as it's spread through oral tradition. Even when two stories are told about the same event, differences in culture or environment affect how it's told, changing its content. Silly little things can turn into terribly mysterious legends. My research is a study of how history, culture, and legend all influence each other. Huh. I see. I'm glad you do that, buddy, because I sure as hell wouldn't. Take the 7 mysteries of Hanjo, for example. Why are some of the mysteries seemingly about nothing particularly interesting? You'd think stories wouldn't last a decade, let alone hundreds of years, so why? Perhaps putting it that way piques your interest. I admit, I'm curious. So that's what you've been researching all this time. Makes sense. As I said, it doesn't matter to me whether the Rite exists or not. If people in the Edo period believe that's what was written in the Record of Fates was real, that's all that I'm interested in. Okay, buddy. So, weird character. He's like purely into it for like research and knowledge, but at the same time he's kind of a greedy bastard. Whatever. Let's talk about the Record of Fates now, I guess. Or, now, let's exhaust the Record of Research, or the research dialogue, blah, 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 blah. But I have to be realistic. The research I'd like to do is, unfortunately, not very lucrative. That's why I need to take some risks. Risks, eh? Oh! We actually completed this. Why can't we complete this one, then? What were you doing? Was the research you were doing just now also related to the Rite of Resurrection? Well, yes, that's right. Ah, game, you're screwing with me. Don't appreciate it. I'm gonna have to get a drink. Calm down. Okay. Let's discuss the Record of Fates. This, Records of Fates, where did you get your hands on it? The storehouse of an old private residence in the city, just as the public was told. I am unable to be more precise due to an agreement with my informant. Okay. What were you doing? Well, in that case... Sorry if that scared you. I think I might have a guess as to what it is you were looking for. Do we? Do we have a guess? Okay. I'm gonna try to think. I'm gonna try my hardest to work my little brain as quickly as as like best as I can. But we'll see how it goes. So he's a researcher. He doesn't really... Something changed, he said. He's got a client, it seems like. So someone's hired him. Or something. It's gotta be the Curse Stones, right? It's gotta be the Curse Stones. Because he did say he's searching for, like, the Rite of Resurrection now, right? I gotta admit, guys, I'm, like, not confident on this at all, but we'll go with the Curse Stones for now. What? Damn it. If you know about that, then... Calm down. No need to get so defensive. Let's not tell him we have them, or anything. We both want information, right? Why don't we have a nice, friendly chat? You may say that, but I don't trust you. Perhaps you've already learned about curses. Perhaps you want to take my power away from me. No, that's not true. But if you got it, we'll take it. I almost revealed my hand. I'll say nothing else. Sorry, I'll be taking my leave here. Shit. Hey! Stop! He's so fast! Is he? Sorry, boss, he got away! Unacceptable. Do we fail? Do we lose? Damn it! Oh, we were too aggressive with him. Alright, well. Resume. Start with last conversation. Let's figure out how generous the save points are in this game. Alright, so what were you doing? Well, in that case, yeah. So we can't bring up the Curse Stones. Yes, we will process of elimination in this. So this is all, like, curse-related. I bet these are all gonna have the a similar outcome. So we'll go with the 7 Mysteries of Hanjo for now. I'm surprised you knew that. Yep, definitely knew that, buddy. There is indeed a theory that the 7 Mysteries of Hanjo began because of the Rite of Resurrection. Well, my theory... Unraveling the 7 mysteries may reveal the secret of the rite. I think quite a few people are looking into the mysteries for that reason. Midoricho Park. Yeah, Midoricho Park is connected to the story of the Taiko of Suguru, right? That's right. But that isn't the issue at hand. What do you mean that's not the issue at hand? What are you doing? Tell me! Oh. What? We're still doing this. Okay, I'm a little surprised. It's gotta be Cursebearer then, right? What? Ah, damn it. Here you go. This is mine. We both want information, right? Why don't we have a nice friendly chat? A curse stone. You are a curse bearer. Oh no, 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 no. A leaf. Is that the Evergreen Beach then? Yep. Will you show me yours? He has a freaking curse bearer. Shit. Okay. This is mine. The ever-burning lantern. Interesting. He's gonna know about it, right? And if we tell him that we'll know if he's lying, then that's good information. By the way, my curse did not activate the entire conversation with him, which means he hasn't been untruthful with us yet. Right? So that's good information. Yeah, I'll tell you about it. I'll tell you this for free. The Evergreen Beach comes with a man, or he comes from a man who was hanged from spreading... restart. The Evergreen Beach comes from a man who was hanged for spreading false rumors. But the accusations against him were unfounded, and he died cursing those who deceived him. So that is the resentful memory held within the Evergreen Beach. The memories of the 7 mysteries are truly fascinating. If only I could collect them all. Like Pokemons. Do whatever you want, but you should know something. This stone of mine lets me curse anyone who tries to mislead me. What? But... So don't try to lie to me. I'll know. You would curse a civilian, and you call yourself an officer of the law. That all depends on you. I don't want to use it if I don't have to. What is it that you want? The curse stones are dangerous. I'd like to confiscate yours. Excuse me, but my rights? Don't talk about your rights to a police officer. We don't care about that shit. First, let me ask you one thing. You haven't used that curse, have you? No, of course I haven't, I swear. Aw, dude. I see, good. Now, why don't you hand over that stone? Why did I give him an AI voice? No idea, Blood Wings. Call it an artistic choice. I mean, he's like a researcher, but so it kind of works, but it's what I came up with. This is what my brain decided to do, and we're rolling with it. Dang it. Unless he'd rather try using it on me instead. Damn you. I won't give it to you. If I were to say that, what would happen? Would it be a crime? The police are aware of how dangerous the stones are. I could arrest you under Article 1, Section 2 of the Minor Offenses Act. Or you hand it over and all you lose is your secret ability. Think of what would happen to all your research if you were arrested. What's it gonna be, buddy? Fine. You can have the stone. Here. Damn! Bro, these cops are really good! Okay, let's go. Files updated. Let's take a look. New curse stone. So, to summarize this one, there's a cart, and there's like a lantern burning in the cart, and it's like no one's manning the cart, and you can't put the lantern out, and there's nothing fueling it, and it's spooky. But there's also a version of the story where the lantern cannot be lit. It's a weird mystery. It's one of those things that I didn't really understand. Let's learn the true story. Oh my god, scary. Oh, thank you for the pat. Much appreciated. Kills by disembowelment. One who finds themselves trapped in the darkness of the curse echo. Okay. Jeez. A resentful memory. When Hanjo was filled with samurai residences, the spies of the shogunate lived amongst the townspeople to keep an eye on things. The Soba card on South Warigesui served as one of their outposts. They would communicate to each other in code by turning the lantern on or off. Tonight at 4 a.m., meant that someone would be having the last soba of their life, and that their belly would be sliced open the next night. An unfortunate incident occurred in which a man attacked a woman in a bout of fury. He regretted it deeply, even declining to invoke the right to defend his honor. But the deed was done. Still, he could not accept it. His rage at having been used by his daimyo boiled over, turning into a grudge he would never forget. Nearby, he saw a lantern quietly glowing in the night, and when the 6th bell rang, the man cut his own stomach open. Since then, the lantern could be seen alight before the soba card had opened, and would flicker out suddenly even when there was no wind blowing. As this unsettling phenomenon continued, the rumors surrounding it grew, and soon all were convinced that it was the man who cut open his stomach, visiting from the beyond. Okay. Interesting. So, hang on. Why did he attack a woman? I don't get that whole thing. So he's, like, annoyed, but... Okay, hang on. I feel like I missed something with that story. Allow me to reread it. Apologies. So, yeah. The spies use the lantern on the cart to send messages, right? And then it seems like, yeah, so a man attacked a woman in a bout of fury, and he regretted it and stuff. Huh. Yeah, I don't... Seems like there's a bit of a disconnect here. But whatever. The point is, it's cursed as hell. This dude, like, killed himself out of rage and feeling like he was being used or something. Okay. Fair enough. And now the lantern's haunted. Good stuff. Disembowelment. Bad one. Nasty one. Huh. Burning alive's not good, too. Like, these are some pretty brutal... We got hanging. We got, like, drowning as well. Pretty brutal curses. On the loose. Good choice. I look forward to seeing how your research pans out. Finger. Oh, right. Would you tell us everything you know about what's been going on? If you help us out, we'll give you all the information we've gotten after we solve the case. What do you say? Dots. In that case, will you tell me about the resentful memories of the 7 mysteries? I believe they are the key to the secret hidden in the Record of Fates. Sure, why not? I'll learn about them as I collect the curse stones. Yeah, seems reasonable. Also seems reasonable that he'd be interested in them, since it's like the source of the modern tale, right? But thanks to you, we learned a lot from him. I wonder. The mysteries in Ride are all public information. He kept everything he knows about the other curse bearers and the source of the curse here hidden. I was hoping he'd at least give us a clue about how to beat these curses. Oh, I see. Then we should be more aggressive next time. Really make them spit it out. And by we, I mean you. I'm guessing he wants to save this curse. He wouldn't have told us anything, no matter what we asked. But now we know where he hangs out. We can always send someone to find him if need be. Right, got it. I was surprised to hear that there are actually 9 of the 7 mysteries, though. I know, bro! It's crazy. Yeah, that's 2 extra curse bearers we have to find. We've confiscated 2, so there are 6 more. They could be anywhere in this town. At this rate, we'll get them all, like, within the next half hour, because we're so friggin' efficient. Man, we're good at our jobs. High five. Psh. We have to find them fast, so they might start using the curses. No, I think we're already too late. Huh? I didn't tell you this, but there were some soul dregs in Namagaki's curse stones. Oh. Really? Then he already killed someone with it? It's not much, so it probably wasn't a curse bearer. Shit. Well, we know who did it. We can make arrangements to take him into custody. We'll have Paranormal Affairs pick him up tomorrow. For now, we continue our search. That's a good question. How do you charge someone on, like, secret charges, you know? It's like, what are you going to say? Like, you're arrested for using a curse to murder someone. I don't know. If there is indeed a secret society charged with keeping the paranormal under the law and stuff, under control, oversight's got to be a huge issue, right? Anyways, we continue our search. Right, on to the next place. We just have to cross them off the list one by one. Oh, but boss? Huh? Good to know we can use the Minor Offenses Act to arrest people with curse stones. But why didn't we do that with Namagaki? If we could do that, there'd be no need for Paranormal Affairs. What grounds would a normal detective have to put him under arrest? Oh, right. Yeah, I suppose that's true. Okay. Progress, let's go. But I guess we can't proceed. Okay. Yeah, I think we've kind of like hit a wall here. All right, in that case, it's on to Yako's story. Sakazaki. I guess we have been going about an hour, so before we continue, I'm going to go ahead and take a very short break here, and we'll see what's going on with the third tale that we're following here. Sound good? Sound good. Back in a bit.
A great slam and then some. You're up.
Okay, guys, we're back. We should be back. Yep, we're back. Couple things. First of all, this music, in the timeline, it's pretty dang good. It's pretty good. It's not like, it's not music I want to, like, get ready, like, for work in the morning, too. It's a little ominous, or, like, even going about my day-to-day, but it's, I don't know. It's just, it's got a nice vibe to it, you know, like, night, mysteries afoot sort of feeling. So I like it. Second thing, gotta say, I'm not necessarily sad that we're off the Tetsuo track because, man, his voice is a little bit rough on my throat. But I guess it's okay. It doesn't like hurt it or anything, but I just feel it. It does kind of like exhaust it a little bit more quickly, I guess, than some of my other standard speaking voices. So, all right. Let's go ahead and continue with Yaku Sakazaki in her story. Slight mic adjustment, and we're in. Spirit board. Oh, no. Not spirit board stuff. Gotcha, Blooded Wings. It's nice. Thank you for the update. And good luck finishing things off. Yako Sakazaki searches for the Rite of Resurrection, hoping to revive her friend who jumped to her death. Okay. To get the information she needs, she meets with her classmate, Mio Kurotsuzu, in the classroom at midnight to attempt using a spirit board. How are they getting into school at midnight? Shouldn't they, like, lock that stuff up? And they're, like, chemicals and, like, stuff in schools. Yeah, whatever. Kurotsuzu. Got it. Let's go. 12 a.m. Yako Sakazaki. Come we got to high school. Looks like a really, like, rundown school, doesn't it? Looks more like a prison to me. Although I don't know. Are prisons usually one floor or not? That should be everything. Okay, let's start. Ready for this, Yako? I'm ready. High school student, Yako Sakazaki. Persons of interest updated. Let's take a look. Yako Sakazaki, not currently a curse bearer person, but soon, I'm sure, if the preceding stories are anything to go by. Yako is a student in Class 2C at Komagata High School. Unable to comprehend why her childhood friend and classmate, Michiyo Shirazashi, committed suicide, she attempted to investigate the incident herself. However, she was unable to make any progress and, feeling desperate, invited transfer student Mio Kurosuzu to join her in performing a spirit board ritual. Born and raised in Honjo, Sumida City, Yako's family has owned and operated the beloved candy shop Senoya since its establishment in the early Showa era. Despite her modest appearance, Yako is a cheerful and vivacious young woman with a sense of duty and compassion so strong that she's easily moved to tears. She's also a bit quick-tempered and quarrelsome, always prepared to stand up against those who harm her family or friends. It is possible, however, that this readiness to fight is more driven by an innate love of chaos. Okay. She's a good person. That she's like easily moved to tears, but maybe it's just because she like worships chaos. Yako's winning streak against arrogant boys and scraps since she was a child remains unbroken, and is a source of considerable stress for her mother. Let's go, Yako. Nice. Good fighter. Okay. And Komagata High School. Looks a lot better in this picture than it did like just now when we were outside, but whatever. A coeducational municipal high school with 632 attendees. Its name is commonly shortened to Koma High. Although it opened as Honjo First Middle School in 1943, subsequent revisions to its enrollment policies saw it change its name, becoming Komagata High School. The school strives to instill its students with the 3 S's of Sumida: sound morals, social responsibility, and strength of spirit. It's 4 S's. It's actually way more than 4. You get strength of spirit, then you get sound morals, social responsibility. Yeah. Learn to count. I guess counting isn't one of the 3 S's, so it's fair enough. But success has been limited. Plagued by delinquency, it has been forced to turn to temporary employees to compensate for its high staff turnover, and its sports clubs face challenges with its inner-city location and small campus. Its traditional culture research club is thriving, however, even issuing regular bulletins in collaboration with a local records office. Yeah, but there's a lot of local history and stuff to dig into. It's the occult. It's all the occult. It always comes back to the occult. Okay. Yeah, I thought the Chaos Agent thing would get your attention, Blooded Wings. Okay. Cool. All right. Let's start. This is a spirit board. This is how we'll be communicating. First, we'll both put a finger on the 10-yen coin that's on the board. Boop. Like this. Just like that. Relax your finger as much as you can. Now for the chant. Repeat what I say, okay? Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board, please visit us. Your turn. Scepter of the Spirit Board? We'll do it right. Once again, you don't want to screw around with this stuff. You never know if the ghost is going to have a sense of humor or not. Spectre of the Spirit Board. Not board. Board. Oh god, I forgot. Please visit us, I think. Spectre of the Spirit Board. Spectre of the Spirit Board. Please visit us. Good. Please tell us if you were there. OMG, it's here! Whoa, it really moved. Looks like we succeeded in the summoning. We can ask questions now. Right, questions. Start with a question you know the answer to, and see the response. Then, when you know your questions are being answered truthfully, you ask what you really want to know. Okay, I'll start with something simple, I guess. What is my name? I think it should know the answer to this, but, oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board. What's my name? Huh? What's the matter? How strange. No. Okay. Huh. It told me no. I bet it means it doesn't know. It may be the specter of the spirit board, but it doesn't know everything. Is this spirit really the real deal?
That was quick. It's fine. It's eager. Okay, we got enthusiastic spirit then.
I feel like it's giving me attitude.
Excuse me. It should know the name of the place, right?
Oh, specter of the spirit board, where are we?
Hi. Hello.
Hi. We're at high.
Heis. Heisk. Heisk. Yes, high school. Yep. We know. You could have shorthanded it.
Highschool.
High school. That's right.
The answers don't seem to be very precise.
Right. Is it really you?
Oh, specter of the spirit board. Are you truly the specter of the spirit board?
What?
Huh? It said no. Is it lying or something?
Not quite.
The specter of the spirit board is just a temporary name we call them when using the board. We're actually calling a spirit with a strong tie to this place, or one of the people participating. In other words, a spirit that just happened to be nearby just felt like answering. They don't really think of themselves as the specter of the spirit board.
Makes sense.
Oh, really? Huh. Feels like some of the mystique has disappeared.
That's actually better,
Yako, I kind of disagree, but whatever. Do you mind if I still call you the specter of the spirit board?
Oh, it does mind.
Okay. Thanks. Always good to remember. Oh, always good to remember to say please and thank you.
Wait, so it doesn't mind? Because we asked, do you mind? And it said yes, which means that it does mind, which means that we should call it something else. Whatever. What's this girl's name?
Fine. What's the name of this girl across from me?
Me. Mio.
Mio, that's right. Wow. Amazing. Grr, that's not fair. It knows your name, Mio. You'd even use that weird character you used to spell your name.
What?
How flattering.
Psychic girl, Mio. Kurotsuzu. You can tell she's psychic because she does this star thing with her hair.
Yep.
Bad sign. Alright, let's take a look at her. She's female, a high school student. Mio transferred to Class 2C at Komagata High School about 2 months ago. Although she's an extremely mild-mannered young woman, she exudes a somewhat off-putting dark aura, which makes it difficult for her to form friendships. Maybe she should just, like, take a bath sometimes. Maybe that would help. Mio has, however, found a friend in her classmate, Yako Sakazaki, and has begun opening up to her little by little. The truth of the matter is that Mio is the apprentice of a famous psychic. Okay, possessing exceptional spirit sense, she takes on the troublesome task of surreptitiously handling spiritual disturbances. Yeah, man, these Japanese words, I tell you, like, surreptitiously. They're getting out of hand. Anyway, she handles spiritual disturbances that break out in schools across Tokyo before they become a problem. She transfers schools frequently as a result, and thus has trouble making human friends. Mio has already solved an incident at Komagata High School involving a female student possessed by a spirit. Although she takes effort to hide her spirit sense, many develop an impression that Mio has a deep knowledge of the occult and the paranormal upon first meeting her, leading her to be anxious that her secrets have been exposed. The most common comment she receives is that she seems to get along well with crows and black cats. Yeah, so she's like the star of like a supernatural manga or something. Manga, however you pronounce that. You know what I mean. Or like an anime. Cool. The Blooded Wings is asking, have I asked the spirit board's name? No, I mean, sort of. We established that it's not like the spirit of the spirit board or whatever, but it didn't tell us what its name is yet. So we kind of beat around the bush, but we haven't specifically asked its name, Blooded Wings. Not yet. Hang on, let me mute the mic and like cough my lungs out. Man, that felt good. And only a little bit of my like internal organs came out and like fell on the floor, so that's nice. All right, let's mouse back in and continue. Boop and boop. I bet even the teachers get it wrong all the time.
I guess these paranormal beings just tend to take a liking to you. Huh. I don't know how I should feel about that. Alright, we already asked our name, but let's ask again. I'll ask it again. What is my name? Yeah, no, it refuses. I didn't even hesitate this time. Tick. Alright, it's time to try asking serious questions. Yeah. Who does Mio have a crush on? Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board. What's the name of the boy Mio has a crush on? Hey, you're gonna ask that kind of question? Doesn't everyone, ask this kind of stuff with spirit boards? Besides, I'm curious. No, let's not do this. Yeah, Spirit refuses. Good job, Spirit. Huh, it said no. Guess that must mean you don't have a crush on anyone. Whew. Yeah, that's it. No is correct. Let's move on. Ah, or maybe... Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board. Do you mean the boy isn't in our class? Oh! Oh! It's got the deets! It's got them juicy deets. Tell us, Spirit. Wow. Hey, stop that. Don't make me exercise you. If that's the case, then... Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board. Is it a teacher at our school? Oh, man. Spice avoided. Aw, no good, huh? Phew. Yako, cut it out already. We made the effort to sneak in at night. We shouldn't waste time with these questions. This is not a waste of time. You got a point. Let's talk about, Michio's cause of death. Okay, here I go. I'll be serious now. Yes, please. Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board. Did Michio Shirazashi in our class, who died by committing suicide by jumping 1 week ago, really commit suicide? Oh, got chills. I got chills. So it really wasn't. I'm not surprised. I never believed it from the start. Now's the important part. Yeah. Well, there she is. Michio Shirazashi. She's dead. Once again, her occupation is, freaking dead, just like that other cop. Michio was a second-year student at Komagata High School. She was found deceased 1 week ago in a back alley off South Rorigetsui Street, her entire body broken and severely contorted. Police determined that Michio committed suicide by jumping from a nearby apartment building. As there was no suicide note, the police based their conclusion on interviews with Michio's peers. Michio was an honor student with good head on her shoulders and consistently excellent grades, making her a favorite among teachers. Although she appeared somewhat reserved, she had a positive outlook on life and a courageous spirit. Michio and Yako formed a long-lasting friendship during childhood, with Yako's unbending, uncompromising attitude deeply influencing Michio. However, beneath her strong exterior, Michio had been pushing herself too hard and keeping her emotions bottled up to the point that they risked overflowing. Following her father's death 3 years ago and moving to a new house, Michio began avoiding Yako. Although the two remained in the same area of town and attended the same high school, they gradually grew further apart. Yako was worried for the childhood friend, but incapable of wading into complexities of Michio's home life, kept her distance. The days passed, and though Michio longed to confess everything to Yako, the moment to do so never came. Michio carried an old talisman, a memento of her father, with her at all times. Talismans, eh? Particularly suspect in this game. Okay, fair enough. So what was the cause of death then? Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board. Did Michio Shirazashi die in an accident? An accident? Okay, so it wasn't yeah, so it wasn't intentional. It said yes. So it was an accident, not a suicide. Michio. Then, did she slip and fall from that apartment building? Okay, didn't slip and fall. Huh? She didn't? What do you mean? Michio didn't die from falling from the apartment building? That's crazy. Wow. Confirmation. No way. If that were true, then why was she lying on the ground like that in the back alley of the apartment building? It was an accident, but not a fall? Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board. What happened to Michio on that day? Okay, it seems like it doesn't know the details. Huh. Oh yeah, she knows about the Rite of Resurrection because she wants to bring her back. Then how about, oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board. We want to use the Rite of Resurrection to bring Michio back to life. Spirit's like, bro, bring me back to life. What are you talking about, selfish? Do you know where the Rite of Resurrection is? I wonder. Yeah, it's not gonna like that, huh? Ah, fucking damn it! God, shit! Ah! What? What is this? Stop! I'm scared, Mio. Calm down. You can't let it go before it's over. Oh god, oh god. Ah! Hear the procession. Please stop, it hurts. Such deep sorrow. A resentful memory is flowing into my mind. The fool's procession. Those who hear it shall fall into the depths of hell. Kill them. Kill them! Those who hear this sound. Kill them all. You've acquired the power of the Curse Stone, the Fool's Procession. You can use it to kill those who hear the sound produced by the Curse Echo for more than 30 seconds. The effect will be negated if you are seen in that time. Wow, pretty weak curse, actually. Press the Use Curse button to produce the sound. Yeah, it's actually a really weak curse. It's, like, not instant. You gotta, like... It's got multiple conditions. Files updated. I don't like how the ghost got, like, closer to the screen while we were reading, but okay. The Fool's Procession. The tale is, basically, there was a sound of music that no one could find. And they never found it. And that was the original story. Now let's read the real story. We got a creepy doll head looking thing. Kills by fatal fall one who hears its music for more than 30 seconds while not seeing the curse bearer. Got it. A resentful memory. Omiyo stood atop the tall festival tower. It was her time to shine, and she was ecstatic. It had been years since she joined the troupe, but she had yet to enjoy her day in the spotlight. She wasn't particularly pretty, nor was she all that talented. As a gossiping loudmouth, she wasn't well liked by her peers. Some of the other girls thought of her as a teacher's pet and bullied her. I don't care about them, she thought. I'll use this chance to make something of myself. Everything was perfect. She wore a beautiful kimono and an okame mask over her face. The stage was set. The accompaniment began. She danced with everything she had. Applause rained down upon her from the crowd. Her breathing hastened with excitement. I've got to catch my breath. That's strange. I can't take my mask off. The smell of glue assaulted her nostrils. Oh. So that's how it is. I knew it was too good to be true. Her screams were drowned out by the music as she squirmed and struggled. Omiyo's giving it her all today. We have to keep it up. The crowd livened even more. No, no! Please! Someone help me! She fell from the tower, writhing in pain as she begged those around her for help. The music stopped in time with Omiyo's heart. She begged those around her for help, not from help. I know. Ugh. A murderous impulse seeps into my soul like thick, black tar. Now. Kill. Can you hear it, curse bearer? You who so strongly desire the right. Kill them. Okay, sure. Well, you're right on that, curse guy. No problem, we can do that. Yucco's curse, let's go! Actually, let me get some water real quick. I'm not gonna take a formal break, but I'm gonna step away for just a sec. You can listen to the cool menu music again. I'm jealous, because I can't hear it when I'm going to get water. Okay. Get my water. It's cold and refreshing on my throat. I spilled a little bit. Shouldn't have done that. Oh, clumsy me. Alright. We continue. Hang on. Let me get situated. Let me get comfortable. So, 2 things to remember. Yako Sakazaki. Summary of previous events. The information they gained from the spirit board suggests that Michiko's death was not a suicide. When they continued to press the spirit board for the location of the Rite of Resurrection, a curse echo suddenly appears. And it was like probably one of the scariest looking ones so far. Don't do clowns. 1 week ago. It looks like this place has like windows like knocked out. I'm telling you. Don't trust this music at all. Oh, I have control. The school's attended by shadow people. It's fine. Hey, did you hear? Someone from our school committed suicide. What? Really? Who? I heard that Michio from Class C, right? No way, Michio? She's been acting pretty strangely lately, but I still can't believe it. Did you hear about Michio in Class C? Yeah, she seemed like the stereotypical honor student in her first year, but she stopped showing up to class and her grades started dropping after her 3rd semester. So she offed herself because her grades were bad? No fair. Just thinking about practice tests makes me want to die too. All anyone cares about is test scores and grades. Damn, bro. Very sensitive of you. Did you know? I heard Michio's mom remarried last year. They say her new stepdad is a total jerk. Really? How so? Like, he'd peek on her while she changes and couldn't keep his hands off her. Ah, that's fucked up. I heard he's even an ex-con. If she resists him, he gets violent. That's so scary. No way, I couldn't take that. Yeah, for real. I hope that's not true. I'd probably think about killing myself too if I had to deal with someone like that at home. Damn. Damn. You hear about suicides on the news, but for it to happen here, it's a little scary. By the way, isn't there a girl who transferred into Class C recently? Oh, I heard about her. She's gloomy. Doesn't stand out much. Did you know that the school she was at before she transferred also had a suicide? What, for real? That seems like kind of fishy. Rumors abound. You!
Ahem, there might be some of you who already know, but a member of our class, Michio Shirazashi, passed away last night. Okay, calm down. I know this comes as a surprise, but please keep quiet. The cause of death is still under investigation, and there's nothing we know for certain at the moment. Detailed investigation reports will come from the police, so please don't go spreading any rumors, got it? We're sending everyone home for today. No dilly-dallying on your way. School will be off tomorrow as well. Hey you, stop celebrating. Show some respect. There will be a memorial service scheduled next week at the school assembly. If anyone wishes to pay their respects individually.
Several days later. Why is the music so, like, calm and serene? Yako? Sorry to bug you. It's just, you seem a little different from your usual self. Yeah, I wonder why that could be, Mio. I hope I'm not being a nosy. No, thanks, Mio. But thanks, Mio. Was I acting all that strangely? Yeah, enough for me to, like, worry. If you want to talk, I'm happy to listen. Yeah, this is perfect timing. There's actually something I wanted to ask you. Yeah? Let's talk about the spirit board thing. You know that spirit board thing that everyone's been doing? Where you summon a spirit and ask it whatever you want. It's like totally mundane, bro. It's no big deal. Ah, yeah, I know it. I want to try it out. There's something I want to know. Why are you telling me this? I mean, you seem like the type to know about this stuff. She starts sweating like profusely, like, damn it, she knows. Damn it again! Oh, I do? Yeah, you look like you're really into that occult stuff. You know, you got that kind of gloomy look. Damn. Huh, but I don't know how I should feel about that. Yeah, fair enough. But you do know how to do it, right? Well, yes. I think I probably know a little more than most. Okay, please help me. You're like my only hope and stuff. Spirit board! More! Okay, please help me. You're my only hope and... Yep, okay. Red resurrection time! You want to help me, like, contact the dead and, like, also resurrect my friend? And hey, we can, like, make you pay for lunch, too, while we're at it. Hey, Mio. Do you know about, like, the Rite of Resurrection stuff? Yeah, it's that thing Mr. Araishi apparently discovered and wrote an article about. I doubt there's many people who don't know. He's always talking about it. Duckface. Do you believe it's real? Huh? Well, it sounds a little too good to be true to me. But on the off chance that it really, like, does work and stuff, we could bring Michio back to life with it. I want to find it if there's even the slightest chance of bringing Michio back. But how will you look for it? Face of like, damn, I didn't think of that. How will I look for it? Alright, that's the thing. Let's talk about Michio. Michio, I wonder why she had to die. Physics. It's all physics. Huh. She didn't leave a note or anything, but they announced that it was a suicide. That can't be right. She would never kill herself. Michio was so happy. She was always making this duck face herself, and she always looked on the bright side, and she loved coming to school. She's all about that. I know she was going through some hard times, but for her to kill herself? I never got a chance to speak to her. She was often absent from school, and when she did come in, she looked depressed. You're right. She was so happy that every time she, like, saw her, she looked depressed. And that's why everyone was so willing to accept that she committed suicide. They acted like they cared, but all they did was gossip about it. They put together little pieces of information and spread rumors like it's the truth. They should all die. Hell, maybe I'll perform the rite of unresurrection and murder them all. Isn't that terrible? Yes, it is. I've heard some that are really awful. In the end, the only reason they're able to say stuff like that is because they aren't personally involved. It's true that she didn't get along with her new stepdad, and that her grades were down. But to say things like, how sad, no wonder she killed herself. How freaking dare they? Yeah, for real. She always told me she was okay whenever I talked with her because I was worried. She would have told me if there was something bothering her so badly she'd kill herself over it. Uh-huh. Why'd you say it like that, Mio? I won't let Michio's death be written off like this. Like, maybe she got caught up in something bad? Something bad? People have been talking about that body found in former Yasuda Gardens, right? Some are saying that this town is cursed or something. Oh, you have no idea, Yako, how freaking cursed it is. Yes, there has been a strange feeling around things recently. Alright, Spirit Board! The thing you wanted to ask is yeah, I want to know about the truth behind Michio's death. And where the Red Resurrection is hidden. I see. I don't know if getting the answer to those questions will be as easy as you hope. Please, the teachers and police aren't any help, and there's only so much I can do alone. If there's even the slightest chance, then... well... Okay. If that would make you feel better, then I'll help. Yes, thank you, Mio. Thanks for, like, helping me break taboos and cross the barrier between life and death. Okay, then, tomorrow after dark? As the screen goes bright. You get cursed! Files updated. Alright. Notes on Michio Shirazashi. She was the girl that died. Case notes. Body discovered 1 week ago. Died from full-body blunt force trauma in an alley off South Waragesui Street. Believed to have fallen from the roof of a nearby apartment complex. Right, so... Yeah, the evidence, like the what would you call it? The can't remember. Come on, don't fail me, brain. Forensic evidence. That's what I'm thinking of. The forensic evidence points to her jumping, right? Because it looked like a full body blunt force trauma, as might happen if you hit the ground after jumping off an apartment building. But also, the curse that we got seems to impart the same sort of effect, right? Because it causes the whoever is cursed to die by falling from a great height. So she could have been cursed. Seems plausible. Potential motives. The deceased parents had recently remarried, and rumors among the students suggest physical abuse by her stepfather may constitute motive for the suicide. Right. Huh, sad stuff. Sorry stuff. But I mean, there's clearly more to it than that. So, let's figure it out. Right, 12 a.m. I'm guessing this is like post being cursed, right? Class 2C. Wonder how strong the desire to kill will be in Yako. Huh? Ah, are you awake, Yako? Yeah. What happened, though? You can't remember. Let's see. We used a spirit board and, I suddenly heard something like this weird voice. And then I passed out. Yes, as far as I can tell, you aren't experiencing any negative effects. I think it was just a mild shock from how sudden it was. Like being haunted and shit. Huh. Ah, was everything okay with the spirit? Yeah, it was almost bad, but I got it to leave. More importantly, what's that thing you have in your hand? Is it a knife? Huh? In my hand? Scary. Whoa. What the heck is this? It looks so freaky. When did I get it? Person acquired, the Fool's Procession. Oh, there's so much anger and hatred held within it. Can I lick it? It looks a little like tools that were used for ancient curses and stuff. What? That's so scary. Yako, you just said you heard a strange voice, right? Could you tell me what you heard? Anything you can recall. I think it might be connected to that object. Let's see. It felt like I was at the bottom of like a dark place, and then this voice felt like it was like echoing in my like mind. Don't show the ghost again, please. Thank you. After that, it just kept shouting, "Kill them." I see, thank you. Yako? I think you may have exactly what you need in order to use the Rite of Resurrection. A curse with the power to take people's lives and turn them into soul dregs. What? You mean this is a real curse? I know I said I wanted to use the Rite of Resurrection to bring back Michio, but why? Why me? It makes no sense. Dots. Yako, please calm down and listen. Yeah. Yeah, fits the voice I've given her mostly, which I don't think is probably a very fitting voice, but damn it, we're committing to it. Yeah. I'm sorry about panicking. No, it's okay. Fear is something we feel in the face of the unknown. Long ago, people would give names to phenomena they couldn't understand in order to live with them. Huh? However, modern-day developments in science and culture have pushed for the rejection of things that can't be measured. And so, the paranormal has been treated like it doesn't exist. But they've been around since a long, long time ago. If you just understand, you can see that there's nothing to be afraid of. First, calming down is the most important. Accept reality for what it is. Huh. Okay. I only really gave this stuff a shot because it was popular, but you really do have a connection with this stuff, don't you? Well, I suppose I do to an extent. Hey, Mio, what do I do? Where do I start? Am I cursed? Am I gonna die? It's okay. I'll take care of the curse. That's why I'm here in the first place. I'm Mio, undercover agent. Trust me. I'll take care of things. It'll be all right. Her head explodes. Sorry. Thanks. I was the one who dragged you all along into the spirit board thing. It's fine. You're desperate to find a way to try and help your friend. but spirit boards are dangerous. You have to take them seriously. So I'm glad you invited me. Alright, let's review everything we've learned so far and think of how to move forward. Okay. Mio, you're a pretty good girl, honestly. Mia's maybe like the best character in this entire thing so far. Yeah, she's cool. I like her. I gave her shit at first for like star thing in her hair, but no, I'm on board. I'm Team Mio now. Let's talk about the curse. What is this curse? Am I like cursed? Well, I've only looked into it a little, but I wouldn't quite say you're cursed. It's more like you've gained the ability to use the power of a curse, so there shouldn't be any kind of negative paranormal effects on you. Besides like being haunted by a spooky clown spirit and stuff. The power to use a curse? Do you mean this curse stone? Yes, if the curse stone is used under certain conditions, a curse will be placed on someone, taking their life and turning it into soul dregs. Soul dregs are said to be required to enact the rite of resurrection. Normally, a curse is a spell that would only be usable by onmyoji of considerable talent. I believe that curse stone makes it so that even normal people can use them. Let's talk more about this. I'm curious. You piqued my curiosity, Mio. So, someone like me with no knowledge could curse someone? Yes, but it's still nothing to take lightly. You could end up having it redirected right back at you. To tell you the truth, something unusual did happen while we were using the spirit board. It happened right around midnight, I think. This whole area seems to be under the effect of the Feast of Shadows. What? Feast of Shadows? The Feast of Shadows? Yes, it's a type of spell that temporarily boosts the potency of the supernatural. It also has the effect of making the powers of certain curse echoes manifest more easily. Judging by its strength, I'd say it probably covers about a 3 to 4 kilometer radius. 3 to 4 kilometers? That's big enough to cover all of Sumida City. Yes, I think the Feast of Shadows was used to cause the resentment lingering in the area to manifest as curse stones. Oh, interesting. You know, I bet that's step 0 in the Rite of Resurrection. That's what I think. But we'll read more. Someone did this. But who? I don't know enough to say. But it's likely that it was done by someone who wants to uncover the Rite of Resurrection. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Mio. This isn't something to happen naturally. I see. Alright, let's take a look. The Feast of Shadows, a technique that allows one to create a field that temporarily boosts spiritual energy. In addition to amplifying the spiritual power of a particular area, it can also be used to amplify the strength of grudges and desires tied to the area. The effectiveness of the Feast of Shadows is dependent upon the abilities of the user, but it's possible to limit the scope and range of the spell to such a degree that one could use it to amplify the power of even those not naturally gifted with spirit sense. So this wasn't cast by some, like, run-of-the-mill schmuck, you know? It wasn't like Farmer John in his backyard that cast the Feast of Shadows spell before, like, going to dinner with his wife and his 3 dogs. No, this was like some powerful force. We know that there is some sort of... I don't think we have information on him, but there was a person that was mentioned at some point that had some sort of spiritual power. Let's see. I don't even know where to look to find it, though, is the thing. Yeah. God, I hate it. There's got to be a way to scroll down. Man, it's on the left side. I don't know what it is, though. It's so obnoxious. Like, I want to grab the little bar and, like, drag it up and down, but I can't. Whatever. Person's trying to summon a dark god, says Blooded Wings. Maybe. I think they're trying to bring someone back from the dead. I don't know if it's summoning a god, but it could be wrong. They could be trying to summon a dark god. Like, they could be trying to bring a dead god back. That'd be scary. Yeah, no, I don't know, man. Whatever. Whatever, it's fine. Should we save real quick? It's been a while. Slot 4. There we go. Okay, more about the curse, please. A curse stone's powers can only be used in this area under the influence of the Feast of Shadows. Really? It's that fundamental? Okay. The effects also only appear after the sun is set. By setting a limit on when they can be used, the curses are strengthened. So, the curses can't be used outside of this area or during the day? Correct, but speaking of limits, to actually use a curse to kill someone, it seems there are conditions that need to be met. Conditions? What's that? My hair I condition every day, I can assure you. You mean like how my curse echo needs someone to listen to the sound it makes for 30 seconds? To be honest, I don't really understand it. Like, how do I even summon the curse echo or make the sound? You have to shake your butt. You have to twerk, Yako. Do I just, like, will it? It's left trigger. Do you mind if I try? That looked like... Did you just suggest cursing me and killing me? Yako! No. Stop. Stop, stop, stop. You shouldn't be using curses so willy-nilly. Even if there are certain conditions that have to be met, the power to kill someone without leaving behind evidence is dangerous enough. In that sense, maybe you really have been cursed. I'm sorry that you got wrapped up in this situation, even though I'm here with you. It's okay. More about the curse, though. That curse stone, I think whoever holds it becomes a curse bearer. It would probably be best for me to hold on to it, but... then I'd feel bad about, like, forcing it upon you. No, I sense a powerful force rejecting me. I don't think I'd be able to take it. Really? Why? Got your voice, sorry. If we tried separating it from you, the curse may trigger. That's how bad I sense it wants to stay with you. Huh. No way. That curse stone might look like nothing more than an old Netsuki carving, but I can sense a powerful, resentful energy from it. I don't think it's a good idea for me to even touch it. It may seem, or I may seem like I know what I'm doing, but I don't. But I don't know what I'm doing at all. Sorry, my face got frozen on like a weird smile there. that was really creepy in hindsight. Yeah. Mio doesn't know how to handle something this powerful. Really? This little thing? It's just like a keychain, bro. If you threw it away and someone with the bad ideas picked it up, it could be bad. I think it would be safer to avoid the risk of getting anyone else involved and have you hold on to it for now. Well, now I'm kind of freaked out. Why, Yako? Has anything I've said freaked you out? Anyways, we need to make it to daybreak. I think the curse should weaken once it's morning. I'll help you find a way to deal with it then. Shoves her in a locker. Chloroforms her. I mean, that'd be the easiest way to handle things, right? So there are two things you should remember. First, do not fulfill the conditions while it's night. Second, should you happen to fulfill the conditions, don't use the curse. Right. 7 mystery time! The mysterious voice said the curse stone is called the Fool's Procession, right? Yeah, that's from the 7 Mysteries of Hanjo, right? Our school is said to be connected with the story with the same name, one of the mysteries. Right, I don't think it's a coincidence. This is just a guess, but it's possible that you were chosen because it could feel your desire for the rite of resurrection. Oh. Should I not have done that? Was that bad? If this is a curse of the 7 Mysteries of Hanjo, then it's possible that there are others who receive curses associated with the other mysteries. Yeah, that voice also said that there are other curse bearers, or whatever you call them, whatever. Not only that, apparently you can get a lot of soul drags by killing a curse bearer. Right, that's certainly not good. That makes you a prime target, ma'am. Even if we have no intention of killing others with the curse, there's a chance you may be targeted if other curse bearers find us. Eep. We'll have to avoid anyone who has another of the curses. That means we should avoid people at night as much as possible. You'll have to stay with me, in my place. In fact, it's best if you stay in my bed. Let's talk about the rite of resurrection. But Mio... Yes? If this curse is real, that means I could bring back Michio if I used it, right? The rite of resurrection would be real too, right? Yes, that's true. But you can't do that, Yako. But I wanna. It feels like it's not the time to worry about that kind of stuff. If Michio died in an accident, then I'm sure she didn't want to die, which totally justifies us bringing her back. What's the issue with putting a little curse on a complete stranger? Like, their lives don't matter, right? Because I care about my friend, but I don't care about the stranger. It makes perfect sense. I sort of feel like it wouldn't be a big deal. What's going on with you? Why are you suggesting actual murder? You're not acting like yourself, Yako. You would never even consider taking the life of another person. Oh. Fair. Is the curse's influence on you that strong? Maybe the Curse Echo's grudge is rubbing off on you. Will you show it to me for a second? Show me your curse stone. Huh? Is there something inside it? A chewy center? No, stop. Yako? Oh, I'm sorry. But it's like... I just suddenly really didn't want you to touch it. I understand. I'm sorry. But you need to give up on the right of resurrection. What? Because that's the real curse. Using resurrection as a lure, it tempts curse bearers into using their curses. You have to resist it. Don't let yourself be deceived by some curse. That is not the face of someone that, like, wants to resist it, is it? That's the face of someone that's, like, strongly considering just offing a few strangers. But Michio could... Slap. Just slap her. I think for tonight we should get you home to rest. I'll walk you. The curse's influence should subside in the morning. Okay. Let's talk some more about it. I'm sorry, but I'm telling you that you need to give up on the right. It's beyond us. Even a single curse stone alone is too much to handle. You're such a downer, Mio. Bringing back the dead isn't something so simple. I know how much it hurts, but please focus on just worrying about surviving tonight. Even now, we're in great danger. Okay, let's get going then, shall we? We'll take the same route we took to get here. Right. We'll be, fine, right? There's no one else at school, is there? Like, wait a minute. There is someone else. There's someone else at school. I think so. The night shift janitor shouldn't be patrolling this late at night either. There was something about a janitor earlier. There's something about a janitor earlier. He's like, maybe like a murderer or something. Oh, shit. Huh? What? Why'd the lights go out? Was that the room with the lights on? It looked like gloomy as hell in there. Mio? Are you okay? It's on yes, so she must be okay. What? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Hello, Mio? She's not here. What's happening? Where? Where are you? Don't do it, game. Don't do it, game! Oh, I hate this. Oh, I hate this. Oh, I don't like this. Ah, fucking damn it! I knew it! I fucking knew it! That one got me good. That one got me good. Okay. Okay, fine. It's okay. We're okay. Huh? Oh no, oh no, oh no. What was that? Get me out of here, Mio. Mio. Mio, where are you? Yako, I'm here. Over here, can you see me? Huh? Where? I can't see anything. You're gonna make me still look around! Oh. There you are, Mio. This way, over here. Be careful. Your field of vision is being limited. Yeah, no shit! Right. Trips falls. Alright, jump scaring. Out of nowhere game. Not appreciated. Huh. My goodness. Okay. We're gonna take another break. We're gonna go for another like half hour to hour, I think. Maybe like just through this this next segment. The ominously titled Escape from Komagata High. My voice is kind of like dying a bit here, so I'm gonna go shove some honey down my throat and see if that helps a bit. But I'll be back here in just a little bit. Stay tuned if you want. I'd like it if you did, but no pressure. Stay tuned.
Good day for a swell battle. Here goes.
Okay, guys, we're back after that completely unnecessary jump scare. Like, why, game? Why'd you feel the need to do that? Didn't, like, really do anything, like, plot-wise. And it feels like more's gonna be coming with the Escape from Komagata High, like, title of this. I'm pretty apprehensive here. But, I don't know. I feel like we should go ahead and jump in, right? Let's do it. After Yako acquires the curse of the Fool's Procession, Mio tries to persuade her to give up on going after the Rite of Resurrection. Tries. Don't know how successful she was. The effects of other curse echoes are already appearing in the school, so the two hurry to get out of the classroom. Okay, no, I think we're okay. Kind of adjusted the mic. I was wondering if it was in, like, the way of my face, but it seems okay. Alright, let's begin. 1 a.m. Yako. Sakazaki. Still at the high school, though we apparently have to escape. I hope this chapter's like 5 seconds of them like just walking out. It's like, yeah, we escaped. Hey, Mio, what was that just now? Could it be another curse echo different from mine? I think so, yes. We may have been discovered by another curse bearer. Oh. Damn. What's wrong? Shh. Someone's there. In that classroom. What? Something moved inside. Well, let's check it out stealthily. Oh, hey, Honks, what's up? Welcome to the stream. It might be the curse bearer who just used that curse echo just now. If we can see who it is, it might help us decide what to do later. That's true. Okay, be careful. Don't do it, game. Well, can you see anything? Yes, Couch is real, Honks. It's true. You can see him right before your eyes. Try and get a good look around. Okay. Oh, hang on. Ah. Huh? Is that our homeroom teacher, Mr. Jonucci? Okay. And the person with him is Hitomi from Class A. What? Teacher and a student meeting up after hours in the school? Oh, man. Things are getting a little bit spicy around here. What? Oh, my. What's going on here? Let me get my camera out. Ah. That bastard. He's at it again. Oh, is this like a recurring problem? I have to kill him. Tempting. We're gonna stay strong. I think this character would stay strong. Ooh, that face, though. I won't let him get away with this. What? The curse. I could kill him with it. No, Yako, you can't use the curse stone. What's gotten into you? Resist it. Ooh, ooh. Who's there? Is someone there? This is bad. We have to go before they see us. All right, we resisted the urge. Updates page. Yeah, let's figure out more about you, Koei. What you been up to? He's an English teacher and the homeroom teacher for Class 2 at C at Komagata High School. He was seen alone with Hitomi Okuda in a classroom late at night by Yako and Mio. Kohei was an honor student and top of his class back in his high school days. The apple of his parents' eye. He was placed under immense pressure to attend a first-rate university. Family's plans came to a knot, however, when the pressure caused Kohei to sink into a deep depression and fail his entrance exam. Even at the university he was able to enter, Kohei struggled to keep up with his classmates, leaving him a vain but wounded young man. Kohei never aspired to be a teacher, but figured it was the least he could do with his talents. He considers his students to be beneath him, and largely looks down on them all. Maybe he's just, like, kind of tall. I don't know. But yeah, this guy, bad vibes. Mega bad vibes. And then Hitomi as well. No skull. Yep, sorry, Blood Wings, but it feels like this character should probably try to resist, you know? Like, the first arc we were on with the, I forget her name. Like, the housewife lady. She seemed, like, very into killing, and I have no problem having her kill people, but for our current arc, we're gonna keep our hands as clean as we can. I think. Right, Hitomi Okuda. Hitomi is a rebellious student in Class 2A at Komagata High School. On the rare occasion when she does show up to school, she skips all her classes and spends her time hanging out on the rooftop with her fellow troublemakers. Damn, one of those kids, huh? Like I heard about in the animes. Hangs out on the roof and stuff. Hitomi is regarded by the teachers as one of the worst offenders among the delinquent students at attending Komagata High School. So she's like top of her class, but for delinquency. Hitomi was a fairly ordinary student when she started high school. However, trouble at home in her first year had her take a turn for the worse. She began associating with a group of delinquents from other schools, with whom she'd wander around town at night to avoid returning home. Warnings from teachers about dress code and conduct violations have fallen on deaf ears, with Hitomi going on reactionary rampages around school, with her friends, breaking windows and disrupting classes. Damn, breaking windows, dude. Recently, some teachers have taken to using harsher measures and even corporal punishment to correct Hitomi's behavior, but this has only served to exacerbate the animosity between Hitomi and the school. Damn, like, actual physical punishment. That's something, like, culturally I have a question about. I guess this was the 80s, right? So I wonder if that was common in Japan in the 80s, or even, like, today. Like, my parents talk about when they were in school getting, like, beat on by teachers when they misbehaved and stuff. Like, it was a pretty common thing. And then at some point it was phased out between, you know, their time and my time. It was definitely not a thing when I was in school. So I wonder how it was in Japan, you know? Anyways, Hitomi is widely regarded as the leader of the troublemakers at Komagata High School, but the title does not mean much to her. Yeah, I'm the leader, but I don't care. I didn't ask for this. Okay, Hitomi. She's not in it for the rank. She's in it for the trouble. It seems like they're not coming after us. Let's hope they didn't see our faces. But Yako, what came over you all of a sudden? It's like you're the bearer of an ancient curse stone or something. I'm sorry. Thanks for stopping me. It's like this uncontrollable rage that I controlled suddenly welled up inside me. I wonder what's gotten into me. I can barely even remember what happened. I'm really sorry for almost murdering that person. I do think that's partly the curse's influence on you, but we certainly saw something shocking. My heart's still pounding. I'm a little surprised you know Hitomi from Class A. She tends to stand out a lot. Gotcha. Well, she certainly does dress like a delinquent, though she barely shows up to school. But could Mr. Jonucci of Hitomi really be a Ah, fucking! Yako? Yako? Yako. Behind you. Yako. Yako, behind you. I don't know, but we should be careful just in case. Yako? When I give the signal, run. Go straight for the entrance. Don't look back, no matter what. Huh? Why? Did something happen? Something happened, didn't it? What about you, Mio? I'll be fine. We'll meet up outside the school gates. If I'm not there in 10 minutes, go straight home, okay? Okay, go. Right. You got this, Mio. Don't look back. Don't look back. Okay. This is definitely the spookiest story so far. And the one with the most heavy breathing, too. I have to get outside. Let's see. To get to the gates, I'll go by the gym and, God damn it, this is this part, man. Huh? What are you doing, miss? Eek. You shouldn't be here this late. Don't you know what time... Or, hang on. Different voice. You shouldn't be here this late. Don't you know what time it is? Oh, Mr. Ashimiya. What should I give? Well, if it isn't little Yako. Anyway, students ain't supposed to be outside playing around at night. School janitor. Makoto Ashimiya. Definitely not the old murderer guy. Let's see if we can find him. Yeah, this guy. Definitely not Kumachika Nejima. That's been, like, reintegrated into society. Because, you know, putting a ex-murderer at a school is definitely, you know, it's the best policy. It's the best place for him. Anyways. Makoto Ashimiya. Let's look at him. He's the janitor. He likes to smoke. On the job. Makoto is the janitor at Komagata High School. His predecessor was nearing retirement, so he began working as his replacement about 6 months ago. Makoto is popular among the students for his friendly and caring nature, going so far as to remember the names and faces of all those attending the school. Oh wow, yeah, he did know her name, didn't he? He's affectionately known as Old Man Ashimiya. Although he appears to be a simple, amiable man, Makoto's occasional shrewd remarks have led to speculation among the students that he may have led a far more interesting life than it seems. Yeah, the life of like a murderer. Whatever the truth may be, he will be remembered as one of the 7 mysteries of Komagata High School for some time to come. Oh, they even have mysteries at the high school. Nice. Cool. I know you're rough around the edges, but I didn't take you for one to act out like this. I'm sorry. Sorry. I forgot something back in the classroom. Huh? No sass today, huh? Realize you were in the wrong, did you? Yes. Forgot something in your classroom, huh? You're a piece of work. Huh? Better not die, buddy. But you don't have nothing with you. Oh. Shit. Wait. You do? What's that in your hand? Huh? This is what I forgot. I got it from my grandpa. It's really important to me and stuff. Humph. Girls these days sure have weird tastes. Don't take that out of context. Well, okay. Better head straight home if you're done. I won't tell on you. No, wait. I can't let you walk home alone this late. Alright, just wait a little minute. I'll hurry and lock things up. I'm worried about Mio. Actually, a friend of mine is still inside. I think they'll be here soon. That's so? Who's your friendo? My classmate, Mio Kurotsutsu. She's like a spiritual superhero or something. Maybe you've seen her manga or something. Ah, that transfer student. Breaking school rules already, huh? Didn't take her for the type. No, I was the one who dragged her here. Well, whatever. I'll go take a look.
It'll be safer if you go home together.
Oh, right. She's in the first floor hallways. Be careful, though. You don't know what may be there.
What is that supposed to mean? First floor, yeah, I'll be right back.
And that's the last time we saw him, because he died. To a 1 hour later. That's a bad sign. Worried about Mio. Worried about janitor guy. We're still standing here. She's late. I've been waiting for 20 or 30 minutes, but there's no sign of her. I'm starting to get worried. I wasn't worried before now. I'm just now starting to get worried. I'm gonna go take a look. Oh, no! Don't go back inside! You escaped! Didn't you read the name of the chapter? It was like Escape from the High School. We've done it! Objective achieved. Mio, are you, like, there? Oh, no! Oh, no! Huh? Oh, shit! Eek. No! What? Mio, what happened? Where did I go wrong this time? Ah, it's my fault. It's all my fault. I left her alone with the curse bearer. Yeah, you did. She did tell you, though. Damn it, Mio! Best character's dead. Mio. What killed her, though? Tongue's hanging out. I'm sorry, The truth is, Bad sound. Bad sound. Oh. Oops.
My, Laggie, you seem to have arrived at a less than favorable result.
I'll say.
This was bound to happen. There is someone who must not be trusted.
That sounds familiar, doesn't it? You're right, he knows I can't trust myself.
If so, you may choose to withhold important information from that person. Fear not, you may try as many times as you like for the event in question.
Okay, let's go back.
Very well.
It was the only choice after all, storyteller. By the way, good to see you, storyteller. It's been a while.
Huh? But you don't have nothing with you.
Wait a minute. Are you bad guy? Is he a bad guy? Oh.
Wait, you do? What's this in your hand?
Huh? Well, this is what I forgot. I, am not lying. I got it from my grandpa. It's, really important to me.
Huh, girls these days do sure still have weird tastes like they did last time I said that statement. Well, okay, better head straight home if you're done. I won't tell on you. No, wait, I can't let you walk home alone this late. It's not right. All right, I'll just wait a little. I'm gonna hurry and lock things up.
Ah, but, do we not tell him about Mio, then? Okay. Weird, but okay. Oh, right. Mr. Jonouchi was actually looking for you inside the main building.
What's that? He's here right now. What's he thinking?
I don't know. Why are you asking me what teacher's thinking? He's in class 3B on the second floor just a little bit ago.
Well, I suppose that means I can't be locking up yet. Second floor, you said? I'll go take a peek. Be back in a jiff.
My house is really close by. I'll be fine on my own. Really.
That so? Ah, the snack shop, right? Suppose you'll be fine then. Be careful now, you hear? Stay on the big, well-lit streets. Something happens, shout fire!
Okay, you worry too much. Mind your own business, janitor.
Well, we wouldn't want to be losing any more students.
Oh, yeah. Is the cigarette not lit? Is he just like, is it a prop for him?
Though I imagine you know that better than anyone.
Yeah, you're right. What's that look? He looks stoned. He looked high as hell. Okay, Yako didn't die. Progress, let's go. So I can't trust the janitor then, was what was implied there. So I guess Mio's just a lost cause then. Mio's late. I've been waiting for 20 or 30 minutes, but there's no sign of her. Huh? There's someone coming down the road. That guy! That's the robo-voice man. Oh no, a teacher. It's Mr. Arashi. He looks on edge. I wonder what he's doing. Wait, he's the one who discovered the rite of resurrection. It wouldn't be strange for him to be involved with the curses. I wonder if he has a curse stone. What do I do? But it's way past the 10 minutes Mio said she'd be here by. I managed to escape. I can't let that go to waste. I need to get out of here before anyone sees me. So she ran and left her friend to die. It's, I mean, kind of understandable. Yucca made it home! Hooray! Hopefully everything's fine here. It won't be fine. It's never fine. I'm home. Thank goodness. I don't think the walk has ever felt so long. Nobody... Oh, internal, sorry. Nobody will be able to use their curse once it's light outside. So all I have to do is turn on all the lights in the city and we'll be safe. I need to go look for Mio as soon as it's morning. But for now, her corpse will have to get cold by itself. I need some rest. Okay. So, we're kind of locked in at this point, right? So she got away. We can't go there yet. So we got to go back to a nice thought, I guess? Yeah, okay. Don't know what's going to happen here, but we can check it out. Let's resume. So, the summary of what happened previously, since we were on this storyline last time, but not this time. We were talking to our private detective guy on the bridge. Despite having obtained the curse of the haunting clappers, Haruo Shigema is determined to use the rite of resurrection by stealing the remaining curse stones. She instructs her private investigator, Richter, to find the other curse bearers. Yeah, this scene had some of my favorite dialogue in the game, actually. Between the characters talking about, like, the river and, like, the history of the town and how the other side was, like, the area of the afterlife and was seeded with everyone's, like, fears and terror and stuff like that. It was great. Actually, really, really good. We're gonna skip ahead as much as possible. So we'll start with the conversation. So, what's next? The big question now is what the rest of the curse bearers are up to. Luckily, the Samita River is a good distance from any of the 7 mysteries. It's unlikely the other curse bearers will come all the way here. I can finally have a moment to think. I see. All right. Woman? Excuse me? Who's that? Who dares speak? Oh, it's you. Strange woman. I knew you'd be here. Where did she come from? It's like she appeared out of nowhere. Or she just walked down the bridge. Kind of cute, though, honestly. Nice hat. I didn't mean to startle you. I'm terribly sorry if I've gotten the wrong people, but... Would you happen to be curse bearers? Oh. Huh? Curse bearers? What's that, then? It means someone who's gathering souls for the rite of resurrection. You've heard of the rite of resurrection, haven't you? Everybody's talking about it. Color me intrigued. Care to tell me more, miss? What was your name again? Oh, silly me. I'm Ayame Tono. University student. Friend of that other guy. Ayame Tono. She's tonally my type. Maybe. I don't know. Well, let's learn more about her, I suppose. She says her name's Ayame. I guess she's around 20. She must be brave walking out around alone this late. Or maybe there's more to it. Also, like, just asking people if they know about the curse and stuff. Yeah, I'd say she's probably brave. Or stupid. Or maybe both. Alright, let's chat. There's more to the rite of resurrection than meets the eye, you see. So the best way to collect soul dregs is to kill other curse bearers. And that's about the size of it. I hope it wasn't too much to follow. No, I think I got the gist. Funny old world we live in, huh? So, are you saying you're one of these curse bearers? No, well, not quite. It's complicated. I am, but I'm not. How can it be complicated? It's a yes or no question.
I'm not, but Yutaro is.
Yutaro, is that your boyfriend?
Oh, heavens no. What a loser. I would never date him. Just a friend. His full name is Yutaro Namagaki. We're, I suppose you could say, partners in crime.
A funny way to put it. Okay. Let's learn more about Yutaro. So, where is Yutaro now?
Oh, well, about that. He's not actually a curse bearer anymore. He's more like a former curse bearer, an alumni.
Former, how so?
I don't really know the details myself, but apparently he lost his curse stone.
Yeah, he gave it away to some cops. It was like really easy. Although I guess we did have to cheat to make it happen. So, you know, whatever.
Typical, right? He makes such a show of being a top student, only to flunk where it counts.
Ouch. Yep, nope. He's got no chance with the Yame.
So now I'm out here looking for curse bearers myself. If you want something done right.
Okay, getting weird vibes from you all of a sudden. Let's talk more about Yutaro. He lost it. How'd he do that?
I wasn't with him at the time, so I don't know exactly what happened. All I know is that he came back saying he didn't have it anymore. What an idiot. Although, well, it's strange that you'd probe into that of all things.
I'm just curious. I'm just a curious sort, that's all. Sorry if it's a touchy subject.
Oh, I don't mind. It's touchy unlike Yutaro will ever be with me. I don't particularly care about keeping it a secret.
You're weird. Let's talk more about him.
Yutaro can be a little irrational sometimes, so I have to keep a level head on my shoulders.
I guess so. I guess that might be true. Although your head doesn't look level at all to me. It looks a little bit round. Also, there's an X right on your eyeball. Spooky. Now it's glowing. Spookier. See? You see it? Okay. About why you approached us. So anyway, mind if I ask why you thought I was a curse bearer?
Oh, that! I'm terribly sorry. I was so rude. I saw the two of you out late at night, and I suppose I made assumptions.
Man, now I want to just like... I want to go out to like a bar district or something. And, like wait until like 1 or 2 a.m. when people are like really drunk and like walking back to their cars and just ask them, "Excuse me, are you a curse bearer?" And just like see what happens. Sounds like a good way to get beat up, but might be worth it for the lulz. Anyways. Gotcha. Sorry if we gave you the wrong idea. Out of interest, what was your plan if we did turn out to be curse bearers?
Great question. And the answer is, I was going to ask you very nicely for your curse stones.
And you thought we'd just given them to you, just like that.
Well, maybe not. But you know what they say. You never know until you ask.
You must really love your boyfriend if you're willing to try something that risky.
Oh goodness, no. We're just friends. And we always will be. Forever and ever. Until he dies alone. And I die with my amazing husband and family. My life doesn't revolve around him, you know?
About why you approached us.
Anyway, if you aren't curse bearers, so I'm just bothering you, right? Please ignore me.
I'm not gonna ignore you. We're talking some more. Talk about the Rite of Resurrection a little bit, if you mind. Big topic around town. So, what are you trying to do with this Rite of Resurrection?
Well, Yutaro has his own plan all laid out. I don't know if I can get behind it, though. It seems... How do I put this? Self-centered? I mean, if you got a chance to resurrect the dead, it'd be a waste not to use it on someone that really matters, right? So I was planning to steal his curse stone at the last second and use it for myself.
Damn, Yame. Nice. Respect, respect.
Well, until he lost it anyways. Oh, but don't tell Yutaro I was gonna do that, okay? I don't think he'd be happy to hear it.
Really, what gave you that idea? That you're gonna, like, betray him and backstab him? You think he'd be upset to learn about that, Ayame? That'd be weird, huh? Of course, keeping secrets is my business.
My, aren't you dashing? You wanna be my boyfriend?
And, Haruhi's like, back off, he's mine. I found him first. Alright, more about the rite, please. Sounds like you really have your heart set on this rite. What were you hoping to use it on?
Do you promise you won't laugh?
Cross my heart.
Well then, let me tell you my master plan. Prepare to be amazed. Ahem. I'm an art student, you see. Woodblock prints are my specialty. Ukiyo-e in particular. Yukio-e, huh? You must be a cultured lady. Really? Do you think so? Everyone says it's a strange interest for a girl to have.
I don't know what that is, to be fully honest with you. We'll just continue.
You know, people often think of Yukio-e as some inaccessible high-class art form, but that's actually totally untrue. Back in the Edo period, it was the art for the masses, amusement for the common people. So when you think about it, we feel exactly the same thrills from every brushstroke as they did back then. Isn't that fascinating?
Huh. Yeah, I guess. Oh god, she's obsessed. She's obsessed, run away.
And as far as I'm concerned, the undisputed king of Yukio-e is the one and only Hokusai. Have you heard of him?
Sure I have. He's famous. Didn't he live somewhere around here back in the Edo period?
That's right. You're just as knowledgeable as you look. His 36 views of Mount Fuji are so iconic. They're the only works of his most people know. But Hokusai was so much more than just mountains and waves.
That's actually, like, really sick art. Is that what that's called, Yukio-e? I'll have to look that up later and educate myself, my ignorant self.
That's only the teeny tiny tip of a veritable iceberg of work.
Are you saying he drew icebergs, too? I've got to admit, I only really know him from those landscapes myself.
Oh, don't worry about it. Anyone can learn. And I'm going to teach you right now. No one leaves until you're all experts. When Hokusai died at the age of 90, he left behind over 30,000 drawings. Holy. That's multiple drawings a day for 80 years. Amazing, right?
Actually, yeah. Actually, yes. So, he kept on drawing right up into his old age, huh? Impressive.
But even in his final years, he was never satisfied with his own work. His dying words were, "Should heaven afford me but 5 more years, I shall finally become a true artist."
Wow. Really demoralizing to people such as myself. But, or I guess anyone really. Like, that's an incredible standard to hold anyone to. But, whatever. Drink break! I think it's important to remember, if this is going where I think it's going, which is to resurrection of this old artist that I think probably died a while back. I don't know if they said when he died. They said how old he was, right? Anyways, the rite of resurrection apparently, allegedly, does cost more soul drags to bring back the anciently deceased than it does the newly deceased. Like, apparently there's like a scale or something on the cost, so keep that in mind if you're planning your own rite of resurrection sort of ritual at home.
Even on his deathbed, he still thought he had much more to learn. He was already the greatest painter and artist of his era. Who knows what else he could have done with more time? Well, that's what I want to find out.
Huh? Hold on, are you saying?
Besides, he always said he wanted to move out of 100 houses, but he only made it to 93. Isn't that just tragic?
He wanted to move out of 100 houses. Oh, like he moved a lot. Huh, interesting. Oh no, nuh-uh. Richter with like the actual response you would have to Crazy Art Girl wanting to bring back like the legendary artist. No way this is going where I think it's going. Oh, it is, Richter. Prepare yourself.
Imagine the masterpieces he could create with modern techniques. I feel all dizzy just thinking about it.
You've got to be kidding me. So, if I understand correctly, crazy lady, you want to use the rite of resurrection to...
That's right! I want to bring Hokusai back to life!
Well, that's certainly a novel idea. Harue's not impressed, is she? She's like, this bitch wants to steal my rite of resurrection. That's what she'd use it on? What a waste. Okay. Okay, we can learn about him right now. Katsushika Hokusai. I wonder if this is real or not, because there was, like, the disclaimer at the beginning about, you know, how this didn't resemble real events and stuff. But I wonder if this is an actual artist or not. It's gotta be, excuse me, it's gotta be referring to someone, right? Anyways, he was a master ukiyo-e artist. Okay, yeah, so he's very old. He died a long time ago. Hokusai was active during the late Edo period, considered to be the golden age of ukiyo-e in Japan. Born in Honjo, Hokusai spent most of his life in the area, now known as Sumida City. Among his most famous works are the 36 Views of Mount Fuji and the Hokusai manga. Hokusai was a prolific artist from a young age and has left behind a wide variety of works, producing an estimated 30,000 pieces during his flippin' lifetime. Though the general popularity of ukiyo-e declined during the Meiji period, Hokusai remained a core figure at the center of the Japonisme movement, providing inspiration for countless artists around the globe. I've never heard that word before. Japonisme. I don't know. Despite his fame, Hokusai himself was said to be rather indifferent to money or decorum, and lived a life that quite appropriately resembled that of the whimsical and otherworldly scenes that were often depicted in ukiyo-e. Though he went by many names in his later years, he took the title of Gakyo Rojin Manji, or the Old Mad Painter. Nice, I like it. Hokusai lived to be 90 years old and never lost his passion for art. Hell yeah, man. Yeah. Oh gosh, is that the time? I should get going. I need to get my hands on a curse bearer before daybreak, so my, crazy plan can grow into fruition. Oh god, hang on, let me stop my face. Read the words, Couch! Read the words, you can do it. Sorry for flagging you down out of the blue like that. Best of luck! And she's gone. Vanished. Huh. That one is crazy. Alright, let's read about her. Yame Tono. Hot, crazy. She's on the scale, you know. Hot, crazy scale. Definitely below the line. Yame is a young woman working with Yutaro Namigaki. Her love of Katsuhishika Hokusai Ukiyo-e is so great that she wishes to resurrect him with the rite of resurrection. Not with, Pop-Tarts or anything. With the rite of resurrection. Katsuhishika Hokusai. Ayame is a clever but calculating university student who only has time for her own interests. She is making the best of a recent boom in the popularity of female university students and incited by their appearance across TV commercials and radio programs. Ayame is content to ride this trend so long as it allows her to get her hands on whatever she needs and wants in life. Wait, what? Recently, Ayame has figured out that older men will fall for her if she acts a little bit stupid. Oh, naruhodo, I see. So she's a little bit manipulative. Understood. Fair enough. She was approached by Yutaro Namigaki in town, and although she was not attracted to him, agreed to date him because his family seemed rich. However, she does not think much of him as a human being, and is beginning to grow bored of their relationship. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. I mean, I don't think much of Yutaro either, but it's kind of fucked up that he's being used like that. Then again, that's just life, isn't it? That's just kind of how it be sometimes. Sometimes, dare I say, it do be like that. Alright. Well, there goes trouble. I'll say, Richter. Well called. If we're going after curse stones, we should keep an eye on her. Too, if we can. Why do you say that? Before she left, she wished us best of luck. She got at least an inkling that we're curse bearers. My. There's a good chance we'll clash sooner or later. We're after the same thing, after all. You head on back to the mansion, ma'am. I think I'll tail her for a while. Fair enough. Good luck, buddy. I think it's dangerous, but you do you. Alright, we can continue on this path. The question is, do we want to? Yeah, we'll do one more chapter, I think, before calling it a night. So, yeah, on to no more curses. Just gonna resolve... Alright, guys, last chapter. It's gonna resolve itself. No more curses after this chapter. Let's go. Haruhi has received multiple reports about other suspected curse bearers. Although concerned about Ayame Tono, who is apparently also after the curse stones, and apparently crazy as shit, she entrusts Richter to continue his investigation. Good luck, Richter. You'll frickin' need it. 3 a.m. Haruhi, Shigima. At the Shigima mansion. Uh-oh. Have curses come home to roost? Mayhaps. Can you imagine coming home to, like, a frickin' mansion by yourself like this? Back here again. I left Richter to continue looking for curse bearers, and came home alone. Let's think about this. Will this really be enough to gather the soul dregs I need? What if nobody uses any more curses? I'll lose my chance to bring him back. Yeah, she's questioning the... It is a very passive plan, you know, admittedly. But I don't know. It doesn't seem like she's gonna go out and like make things happen on her own, so I can hear the wind rustling in the trees. And that's all that's going on there. Look at the mansion. The old Shigima mansion. We rebuilt it here after the Great Kanto earthquake. It's always stayed the same all these years. Even the war didn't touch it. I never liked it growing up. I always wanted to live somewhere more modern. Okay. Ah, the Shigima residence. Once a warrior clan with a mansion in Honjo, now a dynasty of police officials, the Shigima family is one of considerable repute. The family estate was originally located some distance from the city, but the Great Kanto earthquake of 1923 forced them to rebuild in a new location. The Shigima mansion was at one time a bustling place where members of the social elite mingled. 1 year ago, however, the head of the house was struck with a sudden melancholy, and ever since their mansion has stood silent as the grave. Yeah, her freaking kid died, bro. I guess people don't know that, though, right? It was kind of, like, covered up. Anyways. Oh, sticker. Let's go. Mockingbird number 5 discovered. Look at that. That ostrich got a little helmet on. Safety first. I like it. All right, yeah, mascots. Find 20. Don't really care. But I'm not going to, like, not click on them when I find them. All right. Ooh, the entrance. Let's wait a bit. Just want to see if there's anything else to see, and it seems like there's not anything else to see, so I guess we can see what we're thinking. We're not thinking anything. Head empty. All right, let's go inside, and surely nothing bad will happen. Well, that wasn't a chapter at all. That was like 3 minutes, bro. All right, a threatening phone call. Let's go. So back to the Tetsuo timeline? Tetsumi? The paranormal investigation team. Okay. After persuading Arashi, the curse bearer of the ever-burning lantern, to give up his stone, Tetsumi and Area have obtained 3 curse stones in total. They're like doing some serious work. They continue their investigation of the town in search of the remaining curse bearers. 4 a.m. All right, the night's moving along now. Road. Just road. Which road? Doesn't matter. Road. What are we doing here? Well, with this, we'll have visited every place connected to the 7 mysteries. This is the last spot, huh? And we've got nothing to show for it. Only 3 freaking curse stones, even though every last location looks suspect from top to bottom. Maybe we came at the wrong time. There might not have been any curse bearers around. Sounds like we'll need to do another round before morning comes then. Or maybe someone's been observing our movements. What? No way! It's just a thought. Either way, we should check out this last place. Let's hope we finally get a lead. On road. The most suspicious place of all. Road. Okay. Kinshibori Park. Where it all began. I think. Yes, indeed. There's our boy. Drowned as hell. Is that a lead for you guys? Whoa, whoa, whoa. What the hell is this? Is he dead? Damn it, we're too late. Was this a curse too? Hang on, I'm just gonna call this in. I'll leave it to you. I'm gonna take a look around. Boss, bad news. What is it? Another mysterious death was reported in the area just now. The medical unit and forensics team are on their way, but it'll be a while before they arrive. Ah, this is bad news. So they got someone else. You think that's the work of the curse, or you think this is the work of a curse bearer? With suspicious deaths popping up one after another, we have to assume it is. Shit. Guess we'll be stuck waiting around for a while. Well, I guess I can gaze longingly into your eyes for a while, buddy. Huh? Boss, the phone is ringing. Well, that's scary. He seems distracted by the phone. Reasonable. Alright. I'll do it. Let's answer it. Don't want to keep him waiting, after all. Well, we better go check it out. You're right, but be careful. It could be a curse. Phone curse? Nah, it's never been a thing. Everyone knows curses can't be cast over the phone. And everyone knows curses can't be cast over Twitch. Anyways, let's go. Hey, I said we. You expect me to go alone? I'm freaked out here. You're the one who's tough against this stuff. Don't worry, boss. You can do it. Go on now. Damn it. Oh, boy. Ooh, it's green. Hello? Ichibori Park phone booth. Tatsumi speaking. Can I take your order? Evening. Oh, it's a boy. It's a man's voice. Evening, Detective Tatsumi. How are things looking out there? Who is this? I finally got him. The real deal. Detective Tetsuo Tatsumi himself. Ah, wait. That's Chief Inspector Tatsumi now, isn't it? You've come a long way since we last met. I asked you to identify yourself, asshole. Now tell me who you are. Man, have you forgotten already? After all the time we spent together? What a time that was. As I recall, I gave you quite the runaround. Oh no, it's the murderer. Wait, is this... Fumichika Nejima? What? Did you say Fumichika Nejima? Like the one from the Nejima murders? Huh. Ding ding ding, you got it. I had a feeling that the great Chief Tatsumi would remember me. I spent 20 long years in a cell thanks to you. That shit was not easy. Would not recommend. You should be thanking me. Should have given you plenty of time to think and atone for your sins. That did it. I repented. My conscience is clean as a whistle. Bullshit. 20 years in prison doesn't even begin to make up for the shit you did. I don't know about that. After all, the justice system was gracious enough to grant me parole. What? If this is the real Fumichika Nejima. Fumichika Nejima. My god. I have to read it syllable by syllable, man. He must still have a grudge against me for arresting him. You think? So is this payback? Damn it. What's your goal, bro? What's your goal? Now, you just gotta understand. I've repented, seen the light. I've been a good boy since I was granted parole. I even got myself a job. I've been real serious about walking the right path. Well, that's very nice. Keep it up, jackass. But it was just no good. When the opportunity arose, it was impossible to hold myself back. I knew I had to give you a little token of thanks or I'd never truly be able to have a fresh start. Do you get what I'm saying? No, thanks. I don't need anything. No need to do all that for me. Just try to live a quiet life. Oh, it's no hassle. No hassle at all. It would be all too easy to just kill you, to tear you apart. But that wouldn't be very satisfying. Certainly not after 20 fucking years of waiting. That's a long time to nurture a grudge. You fucking bet it is. I let it gnaw at me, grow inside me. I thought of nothing else. All that time I played model prisoner, endured the harassment those asshole guards threw at me. And I did it all for you, Tatsumi. So please, just accept my deepest and most sincere feelings. Sorry, but I'm afraid I don't feel the same way about you. Shut the fuck up! That attitude of yours is why I'm saving you for last. What are you planning? Whatever it is, bring it on. I'm not running away. Let's go. I just told you I'm not coming for you yet. Pay attention when people talk, shithead. You see, this time, I want to see you on your knees, weeping in despair, begging for mercy. Wow, no, I'm so sorry, dear Nejima. Please forgive me. I won't do it again. Shut the fuck up. This is exactly why I've always hated you so fucking much. It was worth a shot. Did you really think that would sate me, asshole? You must be crazy. Well, then we're both crazy. We got so much in common, we should be friends. Enjoy cracking your jokes while you still can. I'm gonna kill everyone you care about, one by one, till there's no one left. Sorry to disappoint, but I'm a lone wolf. I don't have anyone like that in my life. Yeah, I'm starting to worry now. Boss? What about me? Aw, Aereo, come on, man. Or wait, are you just trying to protect me? No, he actually literally forgot. There's not a single person you care about. I wonder what your sweet daughter would think if she were to hear that. Uh-oh. Yeah. Ah! Don't you fucking dare, I'm warning you! Ooh, very nice. This is more like it.
She's living all on her own now, isn't she? Attending university and all. Such a good girl. Oh my. Don't tell me that she just happens to live in Honjo.
What, she does? No, forget it. This isn't funny, asshole. I'm gonna find you and make you pay.
I love it. Keep going. I want to hear you lose your mind. It's music to my ears.
Fuck you!
I look forward to chopping up your precious daughter. It'll be just like old times.
I won't let that happen.
Yep, same thing. How'd you find me?
How do you know where I am?
That's my favorite part. The sound of confusion in your voice. It's to die for. This is delicious. I can't get enough. I'm not telling you shit. Have fun racking your tiny little brain for it. But I guess I could give you a little hint.
Go on.
Well, you see, I have the one-sided read. Tsutsumi, you have the Evergreen Beach, no?
Nejima, you're a curse bearer? You're using the power of the curse?
Indeed, and what a peculiar curse it is. That's where my hints end.
God damn it. The curse echo couldn't have fallen into worse hands.
I agree. It's in a murderer's hand. Like, he was willing to do the murdering without it being, like, super easy and, like, cursified. Oh, boy. One more thing we should discuss. In fact, it's the most important thing.
I thought you were finally gonna shut up. I'm already sick of you, so I'll pass.
Oh, but you don't want to miss this. It's the main course. I could just go after your daughter, but something tells me you'd get bored.
No, I'm good. You got me real fired up. You're in my head. Well done.
But this is a gift tailor-made just for you. I'm gonna kill all the people you swore to protect. Every last person living here.
You couldn't.
Oh, but with this curse of mine, I can. I'll give you until dusk. By then, I could probably get a couple hundred people or so. And it'll all be your fault. Oh, it must be so hard to know they'll all die because of you. So tragic. It must be tearing you apart.
Don't fuck with me. There's no way an amateur like you could pull off a curse that strong.
Unfortunately for you, I absolutely can. My curse stone is a particularly strong one, which means I can have my fun without needing to hold back one bit. It's almost like the Feast of Shadows was cast just for me.
You're surprisingly well informed about this. Who was it that tipped you off?
Who knows?
How about I kill myself first and ruin all your fun? What about that, asshole?
Idiot, you think I'd call it off just because you were dead? There's no running away for you.
I'll find you. I won't let you get away with this, Nejima.
You've got 12 hours. Do you really think your paltry little organization will be able to make a dent in my plans? Oh, the sacrifices made will be heavy. I can't wait to see you sobbing with regret. And I'll even have enough skull drags to pull off the rite of resurrection. How splendid.
Wait, Nejima, you're after the...
Anyway, see you around. Bye-bye now.
Well, shit.
This is bad. I know, Captain Obvious and shit, but... Boss!
Ario, did you catch all that?
Nejima, what's he planning?
Who knows? For now, we need to find him and get him into custody. Send word to HQ. But the fact that the 7 mysteries are wrapped up in this is going to make things a little tricky.
You mean with Nejima being a curse bearer?
Just our luck, really. It couldn't have been a worse guy. Sounds like his curse will be able to kill a lot of people at once. I'd like to avoid getting our investigators caught in the crossfire. We'll use them to find out where he is, but then we're going in alone. We should try to collect as many curse stones as we can before then. Let's hurry.
Aye aye, boss!
Yep, shit just escalated.
Later. It was reported that a total of 3 suspicious deaths were discovered that night. Nejima's threats, along with the curses, were kept secret from the general public. However, the Honjo serial killing still made international headlines following the death of police officer Hajime Yoshimi. At Satsumi's request, a large-scale investigation was launched into Fumichika Nejima's whereabouts. Tsutsumi and Iryo themselves spent the rest of the night looking for curse bearers in the area, but their search ended in vain. And with that, the curtain closed on that cursed night. 12 hours to sunset. We got a deadline now. Okay. Well then. On that note, I think that's a pretty reasonable time to end. So, yeah, things just got... They went from bad to worse. Instead of a bunch of, like, amateur curse bearers being out there, now we got someone that's got a thirst for blood, motive, and, yeah, it's bad news. Although, I do wonder who Nejima would want to bring back to life, you know? Because he did say he intended to, invoke the right of resurrection. But who would he want to bring back? The, part of me wants to say, just some, like, other murderers, so now there's, like, 2 of them running around or something, but I don't know. We'll have to see, I suppose. We know Nejima's not just after the cop, but he's also after this lady, right? After whatever her name is, Harare. Again, pardon me, or excuse me, or don't, but I'm just saying, my memory's always been bad, so it is what it is. Especially with regards to names and things like that, so. Anyways, like I said, that's gonna do it. Really enjoying this game. So, I wonder where it's gonna go from here. I don't know. My mind's kind of, like, pretty blown at this point, and pretty, like... Or not blown, blown's the wrong word. It's pretty exhausted, like, I can't think about what just happened. I'll have to, like, rewatch and put it all together, you know? I'm just in the... I'm in the experiencing the narrative mode, not, like, processing the narrative. I've always been like that with movies, you know? Like, the first time I see the movie, it's, you know, you're just there to kind of, like, see what happens. And then, you know, you can think about it later or, like, rewatch it. And then you process it more. So, that's going to wrap up this weekend's streams. Let's see. Should not be another stream until Wednesday, unless tomorrow night I just feel the need to play some more of this game. It could happen. Not guaranteeing it'll happen. I'm thinking it'll be this game on Wednesday. If it's not, it'll be Noita, probably. Those are the main 2 games that we're playing right now. So, yeah, that's basically it. Is there anything else? Don't think so. Having a good time with the game. Can't wait to see more of it. We made some real progress here, like, when you zoom out and look at it. Like, that's a pretty big chunk of story. And the deadline is 12 hours from the phone call? Or is it, like, until the next... Is it, like, dusk? I think. And we did get, like, a list of things that the police wanted to investigate during the day. So I imagine that's what's going to happen here. And then I wonder what's going to happen with Hitomi's storyline, of course. So, yeah. Obviously, there's a lot to unpack here. A lot to unwind. And we'll see where it goes. I have no idea at this point. Zero clue. Anyways, that's going to do it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Take care of yourselves. I'm going to do my best to do the same. The couch is going to go to sleep and pray for no jump scares in my dreams. See you guys. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, the game's been pretty sort of, like, low-key and just kind of, like, building tension and stuff. But the Yako storyline in the high school just got, like, very, very jump-scary, like, out of nowhere. There was some of that in the first part of the game, too, I guess. But it's been a while, so it actually kind of took me off guard. Should have expected it. The game lulled me in. Well done, game. I tip my hat to you. Until next time, see you guys.